just control this character until he gets here.
Yeah, hello.
You guys will need to get ready on those death saves because we got a lot of unconscious people. Alright, so I'll do a recap of last session. You guys are continuing to search for the adamantine rods to use them for a bargaining chip. Hopefully find out what their purpose is. I mean, if these items are sought by a former archdevil, they actually have some very important purpose, but the purpose is not known to you all. So, you've got these clues from the Cybriacs, and 9 different rods, 9 different locations. You've effectively tracked down 6, I guess you could say, because you currently have 5, and then you should be able to get 1 from Mahadi if you swap in for Golden Doom. And that just leaves you a few more to get. You also know the location of the Sword of Zariel, and you've created a distraction by releasing Kostichi, so you're able to get to the scab whenever you need to. So you're just like, tying up a few loose ends. You guys traveled to a few different locations, ended up at the Sundered Chains, and that's when you met Bitter Breath, a former pit fiend that was transformed into a horned devil. And he told you that, he's a warlord. They have conflicts with other warlords, and he was very interested in the wrecked fortress. So you guys went with him and his army, who mostly got devoured by these flaming tornadoes. And you arrived at the wrecked flying fortress, where you inevitably betrayed Bitter Breath, and caused a combat to erupt between you guys and Fëanor, who you may have underestimated, because Fëanor is an archmage, and upon Golden Doom she was able to stop time and just start blasting you guys with high level spells. And the battle has not been going too well so far. Not only that, she has a large contingency of Yugoloths with her. Now, as you guys should know by now, Yugoloths are the mercenaries of the Blood War. They are hired. They're hired hands. They do jobs for money. So, hint hint, if you kill Fëanor, then they don't have a boss anymore, and they'll probably stop attacking you guys. Or you could try to convince them to just turn on her now by offering them something. They would require payment, however. So I've just moved this map, everyone over back a little bit, because I think Nico had driven off the map. But pretty much if you go much further than north of this map, you hit the tornadoes of fire. Bitter Breath has been defeated. And now you've got Fëanor and her Mezzoloths. Alrighty, first thing I'm going to do is just roll that extra attack with disadvantage, because I got confused when it was like a ghoul or something used the wrecking ball onto the vehicle. I forgot that he should have disadvantage even though the vehicle doesn't see. That's another rule. It's a little bit different. So here's the disadvantage for the wrecking ball. That was on Gorguts, and it caused the weapon malfunction. It broke the wrecking ball of Gorguts. So Gorguts AC is 19. So if this is less than 19, I'll undo that damage that was done to it. So it would have been a mess. Alright, so Gorguts doesn't have the weapon malfunction, and it's still on full points. Alright, so now we'll just recap this battle. Nico is driving Gorguts. He's in the helm, and he was concentrating on, I think it's Aura of Life.
Yep.
Oh, here. There you go. Aura of Life. And you've just started to drive off. If you drive much further, though, you're going to hit these fiery tornadoes. You've got Raven with you. I think he was not in a particular weapon station. He was just kind of clinging onto the side. He's unconscious and dying. Otto has been run over, and you just use Absorb Elements at some stage, Otto, and you're prone at the moment. Over here on the Tormentor, we have Nezgala. She's on the helm. And your tournament has not started up or anything. You've just kind of jumped on it, or you've just been sitting here on it. Meanwhile, you've got Fëanor driving Golden Doom, and Bargle, you're on Golden Doom, but you're prone, so you're kind of like, you're not.
I thought Golden Doom was flipped upside down at this point.
Oh yeah, it got turned over. So you're on it, quotation marks, you're under it. So yeah, it would need to be flipped to move again. And I think you can't use any of the weapon stations as well, is what that is. Yeah, that's one of the mishaps. If you guys need to check out the rules of Infernal War Machines, they've been in the folder the entire time as well, if you want to read any of that stuff. It's not like a very thorough rule list. You have to actually fill a lot of gaps in with these things, like, you know, getting in and out of vehicles and stuff like that. So yeah, flipped over, it falls prone, come to a dead stop. Yeah, if you get, like, you know, if you're holding on, you can get flung off, and when you're inside, the vehicle falls prone. And oh yeah, I think you can still use the weapons. Yeah, it doesn't say that you can't use the weapons anymore, so you can still, like, you know, fire a harpoon flinger and things like that. Right, Zygon's unconscious and dying. So is Alandir. And if you guys got run over, so you would have had a death save failure. If you guys are on 2 failures, do not roll your 3rd death save, because there are a lot of devils in Avernus that would just love an opportunity to try and persuade you to take their contract in return to getting a natural 20 on your next death save, effectively getting back up. And you've got all the Mezzoloth down here. They're pretty much not injured. A couple of them have a few small injuries, nothing major. One of them has darkness up. And as you guys could see, you know, they're fickle fiends, Yugoloths. Feanor's been telling them to dispel the cloud kill, and they've been doing that very lazily and just trying to, you know, find any loophole within their own contract not to help her, because that's what they do. They're evil Yugoloths. Most of them are not very, you know, they're manipulative, just like any sort of devil. They always want their own bargain, basically. Alright, we ended the turn on Nezgala's. We ended the session, sorry, on Nezgala's turn, because we ran out of time. So let's just continue on now. So Nezgala, you're out.
Okay, so is it the Tormentor? It's an action to move it, right?
Yep, to drive or steer it, it costs you an action. To turn it on or off is a bonus action. And
okay.
that Tormentor, it has the helm and then the harpoon flinger. I think the harpoon flinger is missing, actually. I think that's your Tormentor, that one. Yeah. This is,
okay, so
this is like the enemy's one with the steering
right
on it. Bit of breath.
This is she's in a cloud, right? So I can't see her.
No, the cloud kill's gone. That got dispelled finally after like 6 attempts.
So can he see her?
Yes. The cloud is not there. It got dispelled after like 6 attempts.
Alright, can I see Fëanor to attack her?
Yes, you can see her.
Okay, so I'm going to Eldritch Blast her twice, and then I'll Healing Word Zygon.
Alright, one thing at a time.
So,
you don't have to decide both all your actions are. Something may change your course of action.
Okay, so here's the first Eldritch Blast. Oh.
Like this. She casts counterspell. Counterspells you.
Okay, so she counterspelled the Eldritch
sorry,
Blast?
You're 80 feet away, so no, she doesn't. She would have if she was close enough.
18.
Alright, an 18 hits. She has half cover, but an 18 gets through that. And you might have do you have a Wonder the War Mage?
I think I do.
Yeah, you ignore the cover then anyway.
Alright, so that 18 hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
And that'll move her back 10 feet.
Alright, you slam the beam into her, and it just like takes her out of the vehicle and slides her along the ground.
Alright, the second blast.
That hits. And whoops, that does not. That much. I messed up her hit points. Alright, she's looking a bit beat up, like she's already beyond bloodied.
Okay. And then I will move to about right there. And I'll healing word Zygon. Half movement to get out.
Yeah. Got you 15 to get out, 10 to move through the tormented space because it's difficult terrain, and then 15 to get there.
So it would be right there, right?
Yeah, the vehicles are difficult terrain to move through because they're so bulky and whatnot.
Okay. So healing word on Zygon. That'll be at second level if I can find it. So 10.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Nope.
Alright, Fëanor's just got this scowl on her face and just says, "You've ruined everything! I will kill you all for this!" Screams at you guys. And when you're finished, you can hit the end of turn.
I'm trying to find the end of turn.
Just, yeah, if you, there's two places you can find it. You can scroll up the...
It was way up there.
Yeah, you can scroll up the chat, or if you click your token... Is there no... Oh, I don't think there is an end of turn box. I'll fix that up. I usually have one as a token action too. Where is that? Oh, you should have one, yeah. If you click your token, there'll be a button called down.
I see it. It's in the middle. Yeah. That'd be my turn.
Alright, Otto, you can use half your movement speed to stand up.
Yes, stand up. Move there. I'm gonna bonus action fighting spirit and then shoot at Fëanor.
Hit. The crossbow bolt just sticks into her torso and she flinches back. Another hit. Put another crossbow bolt into her. She's very badly injured. She falls down onto one knee and grasps at the air.
Nice.
Bargle, you can use half your movement speed to stand up.
Yeah, I was going to do that and then use the rest of it to get into the acid sprayer. What, does the Golden Doom have an acid sprayer or not?
The Golden Doom? No, it doesn't have the same weapons that your one has. It has a Wrecking Ball, 2 Harpoon Flingers, and an Infernal Screamer.
Then I'll hop in the Harpoon Flinger and shoot her with a harpoon.
Okay. Jump in. The vehicle's upside down, but you've still got full maneuverability of the swivel handle of the Harpoon Flinger. You launch a harpoon towards her, but yeah, it gets a little bit jammed and you end up shooting in the wrong direction.
Alright, bonus action, second wind. Yep.
Raven, roll a death saving throw.
1 hit point from the aura.
Okay, alright, you get the hit point. Were you on, how many death saves did you have?
I had 1.
A failure or a success?
I had 1 success.
Okay, well you didn't have any risk of dying then, so you don't need to roll the death saving throw. Alright, so you can use half your movement to get up, right? You're slumped down in the seat and whatnot. Or prone.
And then I'm gonna shoot her twice. You knocked me down, but I got up again.
Miss.
Well, that sucks.
She just kind of leaps out of the way. She's fairly agile. That hits her. The beam slams into her for 9 damage. You hear a loud crack.
I'm gonna push her 10 feet too.
Alright, you push her back. She slides along the ground. She's covered in blood. Very badly injured. She screams at the Mezzoloths. Kill them! And this thing's going to cast a spell. Slab kill. It's gonna just cover the closest people. She tries to put it in between Nico and Raven, as well as cover Zygon and Bargle. When you guys start your turn, you'll need to make a con save against poison. Blammo. Alright, Fëanor is going to smirk a little bit. And she's going to actually back up a little bit. And then she's going to begin casting a spell. And she waves her hands around, she's chanting. And when the spell is complete, there's no perceivable effect of what she did. Alright, this Mezzoloth is driving the Tormentor, and it's going to use its action to drive. Just move this darkness out of the way. It's just going to run straight over Alandir and run straight over Zygon and keep running like this.
Deck save, right?
Yeah, you'll need to make a deck save. How many death saves are you on, Alandir? Hello?
He's not on any because someone healed him. Oh,
He's on
Alandir,
Discord
sorry.
channel. Hello? Alright, well, I just looked on his sheet. He's got 2 failures now.
Oh, now he's
And,
got 3.
Dexterity save, Zygon. He's got 2 failures now, not 3.
Okay.
Oh, did I get run over again?
Yeah, you did, but I did it
Awesome. Okay.
for you. Alright,
Okay,
Zygon.
I'm
you
out
take
again.
33 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, I'm out again.
Duk, 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 duk. They run over you, and it'll just keep on moving. It'll use its bonus action to dash. And you need to make a dexterity save, Ness. It's very dangerous to get out these vehicles while there are other vehicles in play. You'll run over. You take 15 bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone. They then pull back. And 200 feet of movement with this thing. They move towards Otto. And provoke an opportunity attack. This one provokes from you, Nez. If you want to take an attack of opportunity. Okay. I'll take that as a no. And Otto, make a dex save. They just rush straight for you too. And you jump out of the way. And then they'll just like pull back. Provoking an attack from you if you want to take it on the vehicle. They just withdraw 5 feet like that. Opportunity attacks are melee attacks. Unless you're hitting the vehicle with your crossbow, you won't be able to do that.
I just give him a dirty look.
Okay. And
I thrown one of the beads from the necklace of fireballs at it.
Unless you're
an opportunity
forecasting.
attack is a melee attack.
Okay.
And then the Mezzoloth's going to smash into Gorguts. Full speed. I'll just measure out how many feet. They just, they don't care about damage. That's 180 feet. Alright, so that's a crash. So, the way a crash works is... Let me just double check this, but I'm pretty sure all creatures need to make a strength saving throw, so get ready with that strength save.
Even if you stop and back up, it still counts the movement.
It's I'll show you where it is. crashing. When Infernal War Machine crashes into something that could damage it, such as an iron wall or another vehicle size bigger, the Infernal War Machine comes to a sudden stop and takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it moves since its last turn. Maximum 20d6, so 180 feet, 18d6. So, whatever the vehicle struck takes the same amount of damage. So let's do that first. So, regardless of whether or not the Infernal War Machine takes damage, each creature makes a strength save. So firstly, bam, it's 18d6. So I'll roll on the crash macro for that. 180. Alright, Gorguts is hit for 54 bludgeoning damage, and so is the Tormentor. Alright, they just absolutely, they just total their Tormentor. They smash it straight into the side of Gorguts. And Gorguts is hit for 54 bludgeoning damage. Gorguts will suffer a mishap. You can go ahead and roll on the mishap table, Nico. Actually, I don't think you have access to
suffer
it.
a mishap.
Their vehicle? It's total.
No, Raven. Raven will also
Raven.
suffer a mishap.
Probably. Alright,
I don't.
I don't think you
Macro.
can roll on the table, so I'll roll it. It's a mishap. Oh wait, where is that gone? Alright, for some reason a heap of my macros are missing. Mishap table. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Some of my macros have just disappeared for no reason. Alright, so Infernal Mishap. I'm gonna have to look for the macro again now. I've got no idea why it's disappeared.
Oh, we want to hear the sound of real dice on your table.
Or you can roll a D100. Wait, is it D100? I'll just look it up in the table. Alright, so mishap D20, sorry. That's weird, I don't know what happened to the macro. Alright, 14 is shedding armor. The vehicle's damage threshold is reduced by 10 until the mishap ends. So Gorgut's usual damage threshold is 10, it's now 0. So basically, you've lost armor platings, and now even a longsword could actually do damage to this thing.
Captain, we cannot take much more of this.
Yeah, it's it just rips off a bunch of armor platings from Gorguts. Alright, now, because of the crash, each creature needs to make a strength saving throw. I'm just getting that roll again. Yeah, Raven, I think you're gonna be out for the count.
Yeah,
3 Mezzoloths. Alright, so DC 15 strength save, taking 1d6 for every 10 feet, or half as much on a successful save. So Raven, you're hit for 54 bludgeoning damage. Nico, you succeed and you take 27 bludgeoning damage. The driver is hit for 54 bludgeoning damage. The passenger here, he takes 27, and the other Mezzoloth, he I think he's going back to Gehenna. He gets his decapitated. When you crash, he's just crushed, and he's finally relieved of
Shouldn't
his
text
duty.
and drive.
Alright, this Tormentor is gone now too. I'll put an X through it. And then he's going to, he hasn't even finished his turn yet, and then he's going to use half his movement speed to get, like, the jump onto Gorguts, basically. And he's going to jump on the Wrecking Ball station. Climbs out of the wreck, badly injured, like on the brink of death, and jumps on that Wrecking Ball. Alright, we've got a Mezzoloth in the darkness here, and he's operating a harpoon flinger, which he will fling at Nezgala. You can't see him, so he has advantage, but you're also prone, so he has disadvantage. You're hit for 6 piercing damage, Nezgala.
Okay.
Alright, Alandir. You're on 2 death saving throws, so do not roll your death save. Yeah. As you lay here on the ground dying, you feel your soul being taken away from you, slipped into the river Styx, torment and anguish. And all of a sudden, in your unconscious state, you have a very lucid, very vivid experience. You're surrounded by darkness all around you. You're laying on the ground prone, facing up, and it starts to get incredibly cold. Your hands start to feel like they're freezing, so do your legs, and you're basically freezing to death. And a voice calls out and says, "Now is not the time. There is a chance for you. Just say the word, and you'll get back up on your feet right now. At a price, of course."
Do I get to know what the price is?
Yes, of course. You cannot sign a
12 cents.
contract without knowing the price. That price will be 9 soul coins.
Oh, that's it? Yeah, no problem.
Very well then. Let us make the contract. Let us seal it. And roll a 1d6, Alandir. A sheet of music appears in front of you with a puff of red smoke. It's like you're still prone, and the sheet of music is adjacent to your face, so you can read it even while you're laying on the ground. And you have to sing this song. And the song is "The Devil Goes Down to Georgia."
I am not singing that song. I'll die.
So basically, you just have to sing a little bit, a few notes from it, and basically that's it. The devil sings as well. This devilish voice sings along with you, and you're free to read the contract if you want. It's right there in front of you.
Okay. What does it say?
Alright, you try to, obviously you're looking for some sort of loophole, and the terms and conditions of it, so make an investigation check. You're not finding any immediate loopholes or anything that would be terribly bad for you. However, you do note a couple of clauses. One, you must pay those 9 soul coins to an emissary of Mephistopheles within a day. And 2, if you void the contract, then you'll lose the ability to speak for the rest of your mortal life.
Thank God I'm not a caster.
And yeah, so if you are happy to sign it, just sing the song. And
Nah, I'm not going to sign it. I'll take my chances with death.
okay, you hear a voice. Suit yourself. And now you'll need to roll a death saving throw.
Made
you
it.
get a success.
Woo.
Okay. Alright, this Mezzoloth is in the Screamer, Infernal Screamer. And it's going to scream at Bargle. Bargle, you just, you hear this screaming sound, then woof, an invisible shockwave hits you and causes you to have a crushing headache. Make a wisdom saving throw. Where's my screamer macro? That's funny, half my macros are missing. All right.
Is he able to see me? 'Cause aren't I heavily obscured?
You are. It's crazy how we can see you. You
Oh,
know.
okay.
And yeah, otherwise he wouldn't be able to hit you. So oh, okay, I can't find my still can't find my macro. Alright, you take 35 points of psychic damage. You're out cold.
Yep.
Alright, this Mezzoloth is going to run over to Golden Doom and jump in the helm. Oh no, it's not. It's not going to jump in the helm because it's prone. It's just going to jump in a harpoon flinger and fire a harpoon at Otto. And there's no obscurement in your way, so there's not going to be any advantage on this attack. And it's a direct hit. The bolt glances you for 11 piercing. Guess not a direct hit, otherwise probably impale you. Hits you for 11 damage. Otto. And this Mezzoloth is actually not in a weapon station, this next one. And it's gonna just drop a cloud kill on Nez. Cast cloud kill. Zygon. How many death saves are you on?
I'm back to 0 because I got up
Okay.
and then got knocked down.
Are you gonna?
So I take 1, right? For
Yeah.
the
You're gonna fail
So take
because you
1.
take damage, and then you need to make a death save as well.
Alright. That's save. That's success.
Yeah, 14 is a success. Okay. Next Mezzoloth. It's going to drive and run over Otto. Make a dex save, Otto. Just use its bonus action, dash if it needs to, drives up to there. You jump out of the way of this just ball of darkness coming towards you. You can hear the engine roaring. Nico.
Yeah. All right. So are we still moving, or does the crash stop us?
When you crash, yeah, both vehicles come to a stop. Also, because you didn't use your action for 2 turns now to drive, it's come to a stop anyway. Last turn you took, the vehicle just kept on moving of its own accord. That's why you run over Otto, and then now it just stops.
I'll do those 2, and then and just make sure I'm reading this right. For the mass cure wounds, you don't need to see the people, right?
Mass cure wounds does not require sight. You want the template?
Yeah, sure. I think it gets those 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's 7 more than this, so 30.
Green glyph traces on the ground and motes of green healing energy rise up, washing over you, healing your injury.
don't have a bonusy action. Right, I think all of the armor and all that is. Yeah, so that's fine. Can I get? I had to leave the helm to move? Can I get back in the helm?
When you move, you don't leave your position. You're basically
Okay.
swinging the vehicle around. These squares are not tied to any particular weapon station because there's no facing in 5e and it's heavily abstracted anyway. The combat. All right, Nez, you'll need to make a con save for the cloud kill. You take 18 poison damage at the start of your turn.
But it's DC 0. It's success.
Alright, use favored by the gods. Add 2d4 onto that. Alright, it appears that the gods do favor you. A small pocket of air opens up around you and you only take 9 points with a success. I can't hear you if you're talking, by the way. Are you dashing?
I need to dash to get out.
That's 40 feet of movement. Cost you 15, half your movement speed to stand up from prone. And then...
Oh yeah.
You probably could head out over here if you just were trying to get out.
So you stand up for half your movement speed.
Okay, I'll move to there. Get out. And then I'm gonna try 2 more Eldritch Blast at Fëanor.
Okay. You can't see her, and
How's
as
her class?
far as you know, well, she can't see you, so it's advantage and disadvantage.
Okay, I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Didn't you just say you're Eldritch Blasting?
You said I can't see her.
Yeah, attack rolls don't require sight.
Okay.
If you can't see an enemy, it means you attack them with disadvantage. Is what that means.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't see her, I'll just cast haste on
Certain
myself.
spells require sight, but attack rolls, when you make an attack roll, you just choose either a creature, an object, or a point in space, basically. Doesn't require sight. Alright, so roll it up.
I just cast haste on myself.
Okay. Next time, if you make an attack and I tell you if you have advantage or disadvantage, you need to commit to it because.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go and stay with it then. So 2 Eldritch Blasts. Here's the first one.
Yeah, because it's kind of a little bit meta not to do that.
Okay.
Alright, you're not going to be. You're not going to be able to tell if it hits or not because you can't see. Roll damage.
Okay.
Alright, what you see, Alandir, when you open your eyes, these beams just fly over you, and they get stopped on an invisible force about 5 feet away from Fëanor. Another beam, it's like going directly at her. It also hits an invisible wall around her.
Okay, that's my turn. EOT.
You can call out to Nez or something, like, if you want Alandir. If you want to tell Nez that the attacks are not working.
Bring down the wall.
Okay. That's what you hear. You hear
That you
bring
can't
down the
see.
Alright, well, I was thinking more like, yell out something like your attacks aren't getting through, but it's up to you how you roleplay your character.
Your attacks aren't getting through.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. Otto.
How polite. Jolly good. Thank
You're,
you.
You know,
you're welcome, I guess.
just so it makes sense that Ness now knows that those attacks didn't get through. Alright, Otto.
I'll bonus action second wind. Move there and fire it, Fiona.
Are you
Your attacks
launch
aren't getting through.
a crossbow bolt at her, and but yeah, the as well as the spell attack, the weapon attack doesn't get through either. The crossbow bolt hits something and bounces off, and invisible about 5 feet away from her.
Then I'll fire my second shot at this Mezzoloth near Nico.
Alright,
Thank
you line him
you.
up. You can see how badly injured he is from that crash, and your crossbow bolt just bounces straight off his chitin. Yes. A Bargle, you'll need to make a con save for the cloud kill. You resist, taking 9 points of poison damage.
Okay. So I don't need to stand up. I need to get out of the vehicle. How much? So is it half to stand up, half
Yeah.
to get out of the vehicle?
Yes.
So is that half remaining or half maximum?
It costs you.
So-
What's your movement speed? 40?
Yeah.
So it costs you half your movement speed to stand up, which is 20. And then to get out of the vehicle, it costs you half your movement speed, which is 20. So you have 0 feet left now.
Okay. All right, then action dash. 5, 15, 20. Call back onto the vehicle. 30, 40.
Now you're not
Bonus
on the
action.
vehicle, but you're just running through it, through its space.
I'm going to bonus action activate the Gauntlets of Fire at this point.
Okay. You grab onto your what weapon?
Great axe. Sorry.
Grab onto
Yes.
your great axe and it explodes in fire. Raven, make a death saving throw.
Alrighty.
Success.
Uh-huh.
This Mezzoloth is going to... It's going to cling on to the Gorguts. It's going to leave the Tormentor, and it's going to jump on the stick sprayer and spray that at you, Nico. Alright, it's a ranged spell attack. And it hits you. You're targeted by the Feeble Mind spell. Make a Feeble Mind, I think it's Intelligence. Let me double check. Make an Intelligence saving throw. It just a little, it's like a water gun. Alright, immediately this shocking energy floods your mind. You take 13 points of psychic damage. Your intelligence and charisma scores become 1. You can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. You can,
So how
however,
does that play with the headband of intelligence?
That's a magic item.
Which sets your intelligence to 19.
Yeah, but now you can't use it, so your intelligence becomes 1. And you can, however, identify your friends, follow them, and even protect them. And at the end of every 30 days, you repeat the saving throw, but really, you need greater restoration, heal, or wish to heal that. Alright, so yeah, it just felt like a water gun. All of a sudden, you've just lost your mind, basically. And you take 13 psychic damage. Alright, Fëanor is just smiling, and she casts another spell. And you guys see her sheathed in fire now. She's covered in a wall of fire. Actually, I think it might be a wall of ice. Let me check. Let's check the spell description. Yeah, she is covered in like a blue glowing aura of ice, basically. Alright, this first cloud kill is going to move now. It moves 10 feet in this direction. You know, this cloud rolls along the ground, rolls away from where it was cast. And this Mezzoloth is going to hit you with a wrecking ball, Nico. It's going to swing the wrecking ball at you. And it just misses you. Clangs off the side of the helm station armor. This one is going to fling a harpoon at you, Otto. It has advantage because you can't see it. It can see you. Miss. Oh, actually, I need to roll twice. Yeah, miss. Goes completely the wrong way. Alan dear, you can use half your movement speed to stand up.
Alright, I'll do half my movement speed up. And then how much can I move with a bonus? Dash, how much more? So
It gives
that's
you your movement speed again.
so 45.
Yeah, if you have
30.
30 feet, yeah, it'll give you 45. Alright, so you use your bonus action to dash.
That's 30 so far.
45 because you stood up from prone. 50.
Okay.
60.
They can't get through to her. Do I see anything in front of her?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll just do Wand of Magic Missile on her.
Alright, you point your wand, and pretty much the missiles just hit an invisible wall, like point blank, and they just disperse. Right at this part here, right at this area.
And I'll just scream to make sure everybody knows. Visible wall!
She smiles at you and shakes her head. She's so badly injured as well, she's like covered in grievous injuries. Alrighty, this Mezzoloth is going to harpoon flinger at Otto at advantage. And you're grazed for 5 piercing damage. This one is going to start crawling along Golden Doom using 20 feet of movement, and it's going to try and hit you with its trident, Fargle. First attack, miss. Second attack, it hits. It pokes you for 6 piercing damage. Alright, this other cloud kill near you, Nez. This guy here is going to roll 10 feet in this direction.
Okay.
And this Mezzoloth is going to just dodge. Just dodges for now. It's nothing it can really do. Zygon, you can use half your movement speed to stand up.
Yes, I will do so. Tick. Oops. Yep. And then 15 feet of movement. Let's see, how injured is everybody else? Can't see. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take the dash action to here. And then can I use like interact with object to try to feel this wall that's blocking Fëanor to see if like it's here?
You don't need to use your interactive object because there's no object, but interactive object means you actually interact with an object. But just apply to your movement. You know.
Yeah, just
You're not,
okay.
You've not hit an invisible wall.
Okay. Then yeah, that's my turn done.
You wouldn't be able to tell in this square or this square because they're 5-foot squares. So you'd have to move into it to tell like that.
Okay.
Alright, this Mezzoloth is going to use its movement. Use its action, sorry, to move the Tormentor. It's gonna use 200 feet of movement. And it's gonna go like that. It's gonna run over Otto, Zygon, and Alandir. The three of you need to make a dex save. It has to run you over with the Scavenger's crushing wheels. Oh, actually, sorry, the Tormentor's crushing wheels. Alright, Otto, you jump out of the way. Alandir, you jump out of the way. And Zygon, you jump out of the way. You guys all manage to escape. There's no opportunity attack because it's covered in darkness. And they're coming for you, Nez, but they ran out of movement. Okay, Nico, so yeah, you've just, it seemed harmless, a bit of water spraying in your face, but now you're completely feeble-minded.
So, can I still drive?
No, you wouldn't know how to do that. They're magic. The vehicles are basically magic, magic items.
Do I know how to shift, or have I lost knowledge of all animals?
You can. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say you can't use class features. You'd still be feeble-minded as an animal as well, but yeah, it doesn't say any restriction on class features. No. It's just
okay.
You can't activate magic items. You can't cast spells. You can't communicate. You can identify your friends though and protect them.
Alright, I'll go into like I got my little list here. A bear or an ape, giant ape.
Okay.
Right.
Alright, as soon as you wild shape into a giant ape, you're pushed out of the helm. And the ape will be coming in a second. Alright, so you take up 3x3, you're huge, and you just, this towering ape just risen up out of the helm, towering over these two Mezzoloth.
What CR is the giant ape? I might only be an ape.
Giant ape is huge. 3x3.
Yeah, challenge rating, I'm saying.
Challenge rating. Oh yeah, it's 8. Can you do 8?
No, I can't do 8. So I'm like an
7, sorry. I was thinking polymorph for some reason. Alright, so just a regular ape.
I guess I'll get an eagle. I'll fly up. Let's do that. I've been an eagle like half my life.
Okay, an eagle. Alright, giant eagle. Right, you can revert off to the side so you're not in melee with these Mezzoloths.
Alright, I'll fly and just survey. I'll be up like 50 up here.
Okay. Alright, where are we at? Nez, you're up. Hello?
Taste on myself.
I can't hear you if you're speaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Okay.
So,
Do you
and
not
I'll
have
move.
the spell?
Yeah.
Alright, just if
Yeah,
you
just,
if you cast it from the spells to casting section, it'll. Oh, okay. Why is it doing
Yeah, because
that?
there's no saves or anything. It just does.
That's weird. No, it's not. It's not coming out right. Anyway, that's weird. Anyway, it's
Yeah,
concentration.
I deducted. I shouldn't have any more third level spells.
Alright, so you're doing
That
that
was
as a
my
warlock
last.
spell.
Yeah.
Okay, just let me know what level if it's you're doing it at a warlock because. Wait, you're doing it with a warlock slot?
No, not as a warlock. No, this
Sorcerer.
sorcerer spell.
Okay. Alright. I'll give you a concentration marker. That yellow
Okay.
dot means concentration. Alright, cast haste.
So I'll run down to the. Don't remember how to do the. So 60 gets me to there. And then, as my other action, I will take another 60. No. Yeah, get me to there. Alan, dear.
Alright, you cast haste and then you just whoosh, like lightning zip over 10 feet away from Phenol. She smiles at
Yeah. And I should have my normal action.
you. You use your action to cast haste.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, that's my turn.
Alright, she seems awfully confident even though there are 3 powerful people surrounding her. Otto.
Gonna fire at Mezzoloth near Raven.
Miss.
And again.
And a miss. The Mezzoloth's armor is just so hard the bolts are bouncing off of it, failing to find a gap in between to its soft flesh. Bargle.
Alright, I'm gonna recklessly give this flaming red axe to the Mezzoloth.
22 hits. Alright, you hack through it, and the fire didn't seem to do anything to it, but, 21 damage splits through its flesh and ichor drips out of gaps in between its carapace.
Oh shit, I forgot. Bonus action rage.
Okay, use your bonus action to rage. Mezzoloth just kind of clicks its mandibles together. You come in for another swing and it thrusts its trident upwards, blocking the haft of your great axe with a gap in between its 2 prongs of its trident.
Alright.
Raven, make a death saving throw. Don't forget, if you're on 2 death saves, do not roll that 3rd save if you want to potentially make a deal. Hello?
Hello? That was
Do you wanna-
Wi-Fi's cut out there.
You need to make a death
Sorry.
saving throw.
Yep.
That's a success.
Ooh.
Alrighty, this Mezzoloth is going to take a look here. It's going to cast a spell magic on Nico. you have any spells affecting you, Nico?
I don't think so.
Alright, well, it doesn't take any effect. If you did any third level.
Oh yeah, I have Feeble Mind.
Okay, yes. I don't think that can be dispelled. I'll double check. I've got to check the duration. I think it might be instantaneous. I'll double check. Duration instantaneous. Yeah, so can't be dispelled. Alright, Feanor's got this like icy shield covering her, and she's very badly injured. She smiles at you all, and she just chuckles and dodges. She's getting ready in case any attacks come her way. Alright, this Mezzoloth is going to... His cloud's going to go 10 feet closer, like that. Up. And it'll throw its trident. Oh, actually, no, why would it do that? It's going to jump in the acidic bile sprayer and spray it at Nico. And it doesn't even reach you because it's only a range of 30 feet. It sprays upwards and misses, basically.
I don't even know enough to see that was a danger.
You know what dangers are. You at least know that. All right, this Mezzoloth is going to fire the harpoon flinger at Nez. It has advantage because it can see you and you can't see it. And you'll hit for 11 piercing damage. Well, what's going on with your AC, Nez?
Okay.
It's saying your AC is 11.
That's right.
Okay. It's a hit. 11 piercing damage. And it knocks the concentration out of you. All of a sudden you're hit with a wave of lethargy, and you won't be able to take an action next time haste wears off.
Okay.
Alan Deer.
I'll move up. Do I sense, like, how do I do this?
Hit a
Can I see if
wall.
I can hit it? Okay.
You're
Do
blocked.
I hit a wall here?
Yes, you're blocked.
Okay. Do I hit a wall when I go here?
No. You do have to go like from this space and then this space because there is a wall here. And as far as you can tell, it's like a dome. There is an invisible dome surrounding it.
Okay. Alright, so that I can really do. I'll cast the spell magic. Just kidding. I will attempt to hit it, I guess. Do damage to it with a booming blade.
Alright, the spell doesn't even work and your rapier just bounces back, hits an invisible wall.
Alright, I'll bonus action move a little bit further. I'll move to here.
Alright, this Mezzoloth's going to fling a harpoon at Zygon. Has advantage. And it's a hit for 10 piercing damage. This Mezzoloth's going to just keep on going toe to toe with you, Bargle. Oh yeah, the other cloud kill went up 10 feet. And it's just trying to hit you with its trident. 12 is a miss. And 25 just hits you. The weapon is magical. You hit for 4 piercing damage. Alright, this Mezzoloth's going to jump out. Take a dash action and jump in the Tormentor. Infernal Screamer. Zygon.
Alright. Can't really do anything about this dome over here, so I'll leave it to people smarter than I. I'm just going to go ahead and start helping Bargle. Alright. Go ahead and swing once. That's a miss. Swing twice.
Don't forget, give it advantage on anything you attack, because I'm attacking it in melee.
Oh, okay.
Alright, still
16
managed to
then.
block a 16. It swings up the handle of its trident and just blocks your incoming attacks.
Gosh, 2 nat ones. Oh. Glad it wasn't important.
Alright, this Mezzoloth on the Torment is just like running over everyone that it can. And it's going to come in... Actually, it's gonna come around here. It's going to run over Ness. It's going to hit Zygon. And then it's going to come for Alandir and roll up around like that. 3 of you make dexterity saving throws. Alright, Alandir and Zygon, you guys managed to get out of the way, but Nez, you're run over. You take 11 bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone. Nico.
Okay. Was it fly 80? I'll go around and start attacking this Mezzoloth over here, I guess. Like from above it. So I don't know. Is it on the Tormentor? I don't know how high up I'll be, but I'll be
5 feet above the
and
ground.
just like
It's
be
close
right
enough
above
to
it.
get it.
So I can wait. Hold on. I can't see. I can be here, I guess.
Alrighty, you swoop down. Or there.
Either way, whatever. Anyway, somewhere over here. So I'm over the Gorguts and over the other one. Let me make the attack.
Sure.
One beak, one talon.
They're all empty spaces. You dive in, the beak misses.
So is it advantage or because
Oh
of
yeah,
Bargle?
Bargle gives you advantage. Forgot about that. It's like the first barbarian in history not to take the bear totem. And
I know.
are your attacks considered magical?
They are at this level.
Alright, yeah, your beak just pierces straight through its carapace for 8 piercing damage. That hits. You rip a talon through it and it's bloody. Nez, you're just that sudden rush from the haste just leaves you tired for 1 round basically. You recover now after the end of your turn. Otto.
Fire at the Mezzoloth that Borgle and Zygon are fighting.
.23 is a direct hit. Put a bolt straight into its neck. Icor drips all the way down the Mezzoloth's side. It's pretty much dead.
And one more time.
But a 15 is a miss. The bolt just ricochets off its armor. If you take the extra time to line up that shot, it's hard to find openings. Bargle.
Alright, gonna recklessly give him the axe once more.
Miss. Things are very hard to hit, but not 19 hard. That hits. Right, the fire actually does something this time, and you just cut it down, and the Yugoloth kills over to the side and melts into Icor with a puff of purple smoke as it returns to Gehenna. Trident falls out of its hand.
Nice. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Attacking this Yugoloth. Bonus action.
It clips its mandibles together when it sees you jump on the back of the tormentor, and that's a crit. You just drive the axe down straight into its back. The fire damage is resisted. Let me calculate how much fire damage it is first. So 3 fire damage, and then 44 slashing damage. That thing is almost dead. It's cloud kill. This one is dispelled. It's gonna lose concentration for sure. Raven, make a death save.
Alrighty.
You're stable. Very lucky.
Maybe not. There's still 2 here that
I think you're going for a ride. This one uses half its movement speed to jump in the helm. It's going to use this action to drive Gorguts. And it's going to run over Zygon, run over Nez, and then come around and run over Alandir. The 3 of you make dexterity saving throws, and the 3 of you have opportunity attacks on the vehicle or the Mezzoloth or Raven if you want.
So
before you
who
make
goes...
those attacks, let me see if you're going to be at disadvantage from being prone. It's a demon grinder. Alright, yeah, you're all knocked prone. Zygon first. You yeah?
Yeah, I'm not knocked prone, right? Because it's a DC 11.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, it's 11 for this big thing.
Okay, so going to go ahead and swing at the driver.
Okay.
Okay, so Warhammer. Does that hit?
Miss.
It's a miss. Okay.
Yeah, it just hits the side of the armor of the Gorguts. Alright, Nez, you are crushed for 45 points of damage. Oh no, actually I need to roll again. Separate damage roll, but yeah, it's going to definitely hurt. You're crushed even more. It's 53 points. And even Alandir, you're run down. You have uncanny dodge, so you'll take half damage. And you're hit for 16 bludgeoning damage and knocked prone, Alandir. They're just going to stop there. Feanor is waving. He waves at you, Zygon, like a yoo-hoo sort of thing. Continues dodging. The Mezzoloth on Gorguts is in the Wrecking Ball, and he's going to use the Wrecking Ball on Alandir. That's advantage because you're prone. And he's within 5 feet of you. It's gonna hurt. It hits you for 46 bludgeoning damage. This Mezzoloth's gonna fire a harpoon flinger at Otto. Cloud's gonna keep on going. Here it comes, Otto has advantage. Harpoon flinger. Miss. Alandir, make a death saving throw.
Again, there we go. Failed.
1 failure. Here comes another harpoon at Otto. It hits you for 10 piercing damage, Otto. Alright, the Mezzoloth that you're engaged with, Vargal, he just points that screamer at your face and starts to crank it. Ah! Hitting you with the Infernal Screamer. Make a wisdom saving throw. You fail and take 21 points of psychic damage.
Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, down.
Your great axe falls from your hands as you're knocked unconscious, and the flame goes away from it. It might be time to start trying to bargain with these Yugoloths, because they're winning this fight so far. Zygon.
Okay. What language do these Yugolots speak? Do I know?
They
Or yeah.
they speak Infernal. You know that much.
Okay. Okay.
At the very least, they must speak Infernal in Hell.
Okay. Huh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and yell out in. Yeah, I don't know Infernal. Going to go ahead and yell out in.
Zygon.
Yep.
Do you want me to translate? The Hidden Lord says.
Yes. Yeah. If you would, you won't be free if we all die.
Okay. You can tell the Hidden Lord what to say, and he'll translate it.
Yeah. So, to all of you Mezzoloths, I'm willing to make a bargain if you would switch sides to us instead of Fëanor. He's hiding behind a wall, just cowering in fear. Like, all of it will take is your help, and we'll be able to. You'll be able to. We'll reward you better than he would.
Like the Mezzoloth. Not listening to you, haven't mentioned any sort of price, and the Hidden Lord just says, "You need to offer them a payment, Zygon."
How many soul coins do we have?
That would be it for your turn anyway. That's like 6 seconds of
Okay.
talking.
Okay.
It didn't require any action to do that though, because we weren't able to persuade them in any way.
Okay. Then I will 5, 10, 30 feet to get to here. And then a spiritual weapon on this guy. So spiritual weapon. Oh yeah, so dash. I'll dash and go in. So I'm taking the dash action. So 5. Climb into the weapon. Climb into the tormentor.
Alright,
Right.
Tormentor has a harpoon flinger and helm.
Okay. Then I'm going to climb into the helm.
Okay, jump into the helm.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action to spiritual weapon on the Mezzoloth that's in here.
Okay. When you jump in the helm as well, you notice that you can't turn the steering wheel. It's locked. The spiritual weapon smacks the Mezzoloth for 9 points of force damage. And
Alright.
he's badly injured. Breaks into him. Cloud Guild drops.
Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, you're a lot safer in these vehicles than out. They're going to try and run you over. Although their Tormentor just comes rolling over you like that. Make a dexterity save. You're hit. You're thrown to the ground and take 9 bludgeoning damage. And they're just gonna like kind of do a little bit of a donut. He uses his bonus action to dash and do like 100 feet of donuts around like that. Nico.
Hodor.
That's a hit. Even in his weapon station, you just get that beak into the right place. He's just about dead. You try to rip a talon at the Mezzoloth, but it fights you away, and that's a miss. And Nez, you need to make a death saving throw. That is a failure. Otto, you can use half your movement speed to stand up.
fire at this Mezzoloth. Where Alandir is.
Okay. This guy here. Miss. And miss. It's so hard to find an opening. It's harder than trying to hit someone in full plate. And the bolts are just bouncing off. Bargle, make a death saving throw. That's a success. Raven, you're stable until you get some healing. This Mezzoloth is going to go for a ride. It'll luckily not run over you, Alandir, because you're already in its space. So it just drives off and they're going to come around like this, Otto, and try and hit you with Gore Guts without provoking any opportunity attacks from the driver. Make a dexterity save. Hijack your vehicle. You run over for 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Bonus action dash, and comes rolling around like that. Feanor looks like she's just waiting for the Mezzoloth to finish you guys off, basically. Gorguts is on the stick sprayer, and there's plenty of sticks water to go around. So it's going to point at Zygon and spray it. I think it's got two lots left. 30 feet. Oh, it doesn't go that far. It hits the Tormentor. And the Mezzoloth just shakes its fist angrily. There's still one lot of sticks of water left though. Now it knows the range. This Mezzoloth is going to fire Harpoon Flinger at Otto. Advantage and disadvantage. You're prone. Oops, didn't mean to. Shouldn't have rolled twice. You'll still hit for 8 piercing damage, Otto. Alandir, you'll need a death saving throw. That's a failure. 2 failures. Keep in mind, there's deals going around on your soul. This is going to be fired at Otto. Miss. Right, we've got this Mezzoloth. He's been arming the Infernal Screamer. And he's going to point it at Zygon and scream. Zygon, make a wisdom saving throw. You resist the psychic energy and take 6 points of psychic damage.
Oh, finally a save I'm good at.
You're up.
Alright, bonus action first to spiritual weapon on this guy.
And it just squashes him. He melts down, he drops his trident. His weapon station is just filled with these like beetle shells.
Okay, and then I'm going to move into the Screamer. So just move into the Screamer. And then I'm actually going to use my action to lay on hands on Bargle. You're back up by 25. So 25 points of healing to Bargle.
You're back in the fight, Bargle. Open your eyes, the Mezzoloth's dead. You've got some random eagle screeching in front of you really loudly.
Yep. And then that's caw. That's my turn, caw.
Alright, here comes the Mezzoloth, and this guy just drives forward and drives back. Using his action to steer and move the vehicle. And Otto, that's a dex save for you. You dodge out of the way of this one, and that's it. No one else is not on a vehicle, so they're not going to run anyone else over. Nico.
So the hurt one up here is which one is he in?
This guy, stick sprayer. That's the one that sprayed you.
I'll fly around so I don't provoke from the other guy and hit on this guy.
He blushes when you start hitting on him, and says that you still have to offer him soul coins for your service.
ASL.
Miss.
He's an eagle file.
And a miss. Just a sudden hot wind just gushes by you, Nico, and it sends you off target. And you swoop down. And Nez, you'll need a death saving throw. That's a success. And I think you guys will definitely need to stay at Mahadi's after this fight. Otto.
Stand up. And I'm going to fire at that one.
Okay. You'll have disadvantage. And that's a direct hit.
And again at the same one.
You just basically hear like a squelch. And that is a direct miss. Boggle, you can stand up.
Alright, I'll stand up. It's 20. $25, 35, and it's half movement to get into a position, correct?
Yes. If you want to jump
Alright,
in
then I'm
one
going
of
to.
the stations. It's
Yeah,
cost
I'm going
half
to
movement.
dash and get into the harpoon.
Okay. Yeah, we've got an Infernal Screamer, Harpoon Flinger, Wrecking Ball. Scream is pretty good. Probably like a lot better than a Harpoon Flinger if you want that instead.
Yeah.
I'll go to range.
Okay. They're the same range. They're both 120 feet.
What, the Screamer's the same range? Oh, I thought it was.
The water gun is the 30-foot one.
So what will you choose?
Oh,
to
okay.
get
Then
in?
I'll get in the Screamer then. Sorry, I thought the Screamer was very short range.
Oh, it's long range. Alrighty, Raven, you're just having a nice nap. This Mezzoloth is it's been driving Core Guts. It's going to use its action to drive again, and it's going to just back up. Alright. This one provokes an opportunity attack from you, Nico. If you want to take it.
Okay. Yeah.
Or you can save it to attack Raven.
No, but I just closed my sheet. Hold on. Good call, good call.
It's a mess. And as it's driving, it's gonna like swing this thing around and come and run over Otto. Make a dexterity save, Otto. And you just dodge out of the way. DC 11 with a Demon Grinder. Opportunity attack if you wanted to make like a, I don't know, try and punch a Mezzoloth or something.
No, that's alright.
And that's their turn. Fëanor is just looking around and looking down at Nez, rubbing her hands together. Here comes a Cloud Kill. This Mezzoloth's going to cast a Cloud Kill. It's going to put it like pretty much smack bang on you, Otto. Looks hitting Raven too. And this Mezzoloth will fire Harpoon Flinger at you, Otto, at advantage. It's a crit, so I'll just roll twice for the damage. So So it will be 21 points of piercing damage. Noxious cloud rolls over you, you lose vision, immediately just feel the sharp pain of harpoon scraping by you. Palantir, it's a death saving throw. Chose to forego a deal.
Yep, I'm dead.
I don't think you've taken another deal though previously, have you? Let me check.
No.
Okay. You had signed a deal for Mephistopheles. Luckily, that didn't involve your soul, so you're able to be raised from the dead. Right, whoops. I have to hang tight until we get to a cleric. There's another Mezzoloth here, and this guy is going to harpoon flinger Otto at advantage. Miss. Ignore that third attack. Basically. Alright, Zygon. You're up.
Okay, psychic whatever on this guy.
You can't see him.
Okay.
He's in darkness. That thing is a darkness.
And I need to see him to use the acidic bile sprayer.
Acidic bile sprayer.
Oh no, the psychic whatever.
Yeah.
What's it called? I'm trying to look for the
Screamers operate. If you want to find the descriptions, just you'll have to open up the character sheet for it. I don't think you have access to it, but basically, yeah, it's one creature that you can see within 120 feet.
Okay. Yeah, let's try it. I'll try to use the psychic screamer on Fëanor. Just in case. Like, I can't really hit them anyway, so I'll see if it can hit Fëanor. Who knows?
Go for it. Point the screamer at her, and it's a wax bust, like a screaming male humid, bright red in color. It opens up its mouth like extra long.
Yeah,
and
I don't.
Starts screaming. Ah!
I don't actually see it on the macro stuff, so.
Oh.
Like on my bar of macros, I see Bile Sprayer, Chomper, Cray.
Unclick and then click
Okay.
again. It'll be in there.
Okay.
That's stick sprayer.
No, sorry. What was it?
It's an infernal screamer.
Infernal Screamer. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You point at her, and she just chuckles and doesn't seem to affect her.
Okay. That's my action, and I'm not
like
moving out of
she
this.
must be in a wall of force, or something more powerful, like a force cage or something.
Okay, that's my turn. Actually, quick question: does this Tormentor run?
No.
Like
no.
That's your Tormentor. That's the one you guys have had for almost since you started your journeys in Avernus.
Yeah, and it does what do you call this? It's still working. Like it can still like drive.
There's not a scratch on it.
Okay. Okay. Then I will use 5 feet, 15 feet of movement to get out,
Right.
and then
So
15
that's,
feet to start.
So 15 to get out, and then 25, 30.
15, 20.
So, yeah, that's
Isn't
30
it
feet.
one more square? Oh, 30 feet? Okay.
You're in
that's
the
fine.
square, right? So use half your movement to get out. So that costs you 15 feet. A vehicle space is difficult terrain, so that's 10, and then that's 30.
Oh, okay. Then can I... So the stations aren't connected to actual squares on the Tormentor, right?
No.
So I'm still manning the Infernal Screamer. I'll just move here.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. I should end the turn.
This Mezzoloth is going to use its action to run over Otto. Make a dexterity save. You go in there and just run you over. And You were hit for 11 bludgeoning damage and knocked prone. Nico.
Okay, I'll just come down and play guard down here.
To do what, sorry?
I'll just guard them down here.
Alright.
So I can't see the other thing that happened over there.
Do you want to like perch on the vehicle or just be flying above it?
Yeah, I guess I can perch on the vehicle, sure.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll dodge because I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah, let's make a death saving throw. That's a failure. Otto, make a death saving throw. You also fail a death saving throw for taking damage. That is 2 failures. Argle.
Yeah, seeing the Screamer did not affect Fëanor, I'm going to swap from Screamer to the Wrecking Ball. I'm going to swing it at the Tormentor in the darkness.
Okay.
I think now it's within 15 feet.
It is not within 15 feet. It is 20 feet away from you. I'll remove the darkness so you can see the space.
Oh, shit. Okay. Thought it was 15 based on the darkness. All right. Then it would have been the... Let's do the Harpoon Flinger instead.
Okay. I quickly jump over, slide over, and jump in the Harpoon Flinger.
Yep, attacking the Tormentor.
The vehicle.
Yes.
And it's a direct hit. You overcome the damage threshold, hit it for 10 damage. It's not enough to cause a mishap, but yeah, you heard a big plate get just ripped off of the Tormentor. Right, Raven, you at the start of your turn take damage, so you're now on a death save failure.
Okay.
1 failure. You don't have to roll this turn though. Alright, this thing's actually going to move. And I'm just going to have to move this Cloud Kill for a second. They're going to drive over here. They're not going to run you over, Otto. You're already unconscious. And it's just going to come and drive up like that. That Cloud Kill moves. This Mezzoloth is on the Wrecking Ball, and it's going to try and wreck Vargle. Here it comes, and it misses. Ding! Bounces off Golden Doom's armor. This Mezzoloth is going to Harpoon Flinger at the Eagle. Has advantage. You can't see it. It's a direct hit. You take 16 piercing damage. Sorry, 17 piercing damage, Nico. Alan,
Was that me?
You've
Oh no, sorry.
your soul's actually leaving Avernus very slowly. This Mezzoloth is going to Harpoon Flinger at Nico. And an 8 misses, whizzes on by you. Zygon.
Alright, I'm going to ask Hidden Lord to translate for me again. So I'm just going to say how many soul coins will it take for you to switch to our side instead of Fëanor's?
Are you just directing that towards a particular group in Mezzoloth or just in general?
I'll direct it to the ones in darkness.
Alright, the Hidden Lord will make a persuasion check. And I think his charisma score... I don't think you actually know his charisma score, but you can roll it for him, Zygon. It's going to be a d20 plus 7. Alright, the Mezzoloths haven't really got their attention with a 14. And one of them just kind of jokes and says, ha 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 ha, 3 each! Ha ha ha! Back in Infernal. Thinking that, you get the impression that's a really high price.
Yeah, so. Nah. Let's see. I'm just looking at the.
It's 15 soul
No.
coins.
15 soul coins. How many do we have?
Didn't we get just like 13 from the other guy that we killed?
We've got 33 soul coins.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, this is a little meta, but I kind of really don't want to make this decision by myself for more close to half.
All right.
It's your round, buddy.
Yep. You don't have to make the decision. You can use your movement and bonus action and pass the turn.
Yeah.
That would be your action, though, like for persuasion.
Yeah. So that's my action. So we have 33. And we don't know how many this chick has. Yeah, fuck it. Yep. We'll take the deal.
Alright, the Mezzoloths start to look around at each other and they will take the payment immediately, but we'll stay in initiative for now. I think Alandir has the soul coins on him, so...
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my movement, half my movement to get out of the vehicle, and then 15 movement to get here.
Okay.
Then that's my turn.
Alright, yeah, the Mezzoloths that you can see, they start chittering amongst themselves, kind of clicking their claws together excitedly and opening and closing their mandibles, and they start to look at each other, but not say anything. And Fëanor's looking a little bit strangely at them. And this Mezzoloth, do you like tell them where the soul coins are, Zygon? They don't know that they're going to come to you to get the soul coins.
How does that work? If I tell them where the soul coins are, what's going to prevent them from taking all the soul coins?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to say I'm going to get the soul coins. Give me a sec. Just hang on for a little bit.
They drive over. They said to jump in, Zygon. We're going for a ride. They want to know where the soul coins are. It's not your turn, Zygon, too. You can't move yet.
But yeah.
Okay. Nico. You've got no idea what's going on. For some reason, Zygon's been engulfed in the darkness. You look around and the only one still standing is Bargle.
Alright, I'll go attack this Mezzoloth over here, I guess.
$15 is a miss. 12 is a miss. You try to scrape at the Mezzoloth. It just kind of tries to bat you away.
Okay, I'll just be above them on that.
Sure. Alright, Nez, you'll need a death saving throw. And racking up a bit of a cleric bill. 2 deaths. No deal? Alrighty. Otto. You'll fail a death save. You need to make a death saving throw too.
That's 3.
If you Is that a failure? If you take damage? You're on 2 failures already.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you have an opportunity to change your fate. A voice calls out to you. Very similar to what happened to Alandir. Otto. Is that what you call yourself these days? And you find yourself in a room of darkness. It starts to get very cold. And all of a sudden a shard of ice bursts up off the ground and sits you upright. And you're face to face with Rigorath, the infernal cambion of Mephistopheles. And it pours boiling water all over you. And it burns, covering your face. Wake up! Wake up! It's not time to go yet. Oh yeah, Nezgal, your soul. Oh, your soul is gone. It belongs to Mahadi. I forgot about that. We'll have to deal with that soon. So Otto, yeah, you get basically the same offer. It's not time to go yet. Just one small payment. 9 soul coins. And you'll live to see another day. You're knocking on death's door. We need you.
So revive my fallen allies as well, and you have a deal. Otherwise, I'll take my chances with the gods.
I don't have the power for that. Take it or leave it. 9 soul coins and you stand up right now.
Yeah, he's gonna pass.
Alright. Deceased in that case. And you'll need to raise that instead. Which is actually not too much more expensive. Alrighty, let's see if we can turn this around. Fargle, you're up.
$5.30. All right, let's jump. Hopefully this will work. So get out of my position. Then 25, 30, 35. And can I feed my potion of greater healing to Raven?
Sure.
And I'm going to do that.
It's 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Raven, take 14.
Woo. Hey guys, did we win?
We are in the process of winning. Things are happening.
Good call.
Alright, Raven. You wake up. You've got 2 Mezzoloths flanking you.
Alrighty. Well, then I will have to
Use half your movement speed to get up.
yeah,
right.
use half my movement speed to stand up. And I use the other half to get off.
If you accidentally kill one of them, that's less money we have to pay.
That's why I'm jumping
Alright,
off.
so you move away
Yep.
without
They
disengaging.
can try.
They don't
No.
attack you.
They don't.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this one with an Eldritch Blast.
They wish they had attacked you. That hits.
Push him 10 feet away.
He explodes. And the other Mezzoloth kind of turns to you, Raven, and screams something in Infernal.
Okay, what do you say?
What's the big idea? And then you hear a voice call out from over in this Tormentor. You still have to pay us 15 soul coins.
Boo.
What are you talking about?
We have a deal. Our services belong to you. when we
Oh.
receive our payment.
Well, alright then. I'll shoot at the bitch.
Your beam doesn't hit her, just roll of force. Doesn't get through.
Okay. Then I will give Barkle some loving here with my last 2d6 hit point. 4, better than nothing. Healing light.
Alright, this Mezzoloth just is going to say in Infernal, jump in.
Your friend already did say that.
It's a different vehicle, that's why he's saying it.
Okay.
He's saying that to Bargle and Raven. It was this guy down here. Alright, Fëanor. She's looking around and she's starting to see something's up, but she still dodges for now. This Mezzoloth just says to Zygon, I know you cannot see us. And then Lord translates, but I have my harpoon finger trained on you. Try anything funny and we will shoot. Alandir still haven't quite left your body yet. Your soul hasn't quite left your body. This Mezzoloth says the same thing to you, Zygon. Threatens you with a harpoon flinger, basically.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to go in. Using my movement, I'm actually going to go ahead and ask them to, if you could just dispel the darkness and head over to my friend over here, and we'll get you your payment.
The Hidden Lord says that, and he'll have to make another persuasion check, and that will require your action if you want them to dispel the darkness. So, if you want to do that, you can roll a d20 plus 7.
Okay. Would it? Well, I don't know. Okay, then.
You'd have to definitely persuade these things to drop their darkness. It's, you haven't made any deals
Okay,
with them yet.
then yeah, Okay, then yeah, just bring me over here then.
Very well. I guess you point out Alandir, the one with the soul coins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what are you doing for action?
My action would be... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the dodge action just in case they decide to double cross me and just try to grab the coins.
Okay. You can't see them, so unless the darkness gets dispelled, you won't be able to dodge against them. Alrighty. This Mezzoloth now is going to drive. And they're going to swing around. And they're not going to run over Nessa's corpse. They're going to pull up. And that's it for now. Nico.
Okay, they're all out. These guys, I guess I would attack this thing over here.
The other Mezzoloths, I mean, out of character, yeah, they're actually really happy that you guys are killing them because it's more payment for them. Oh yeah, this thing is in your vehicle attacking your friends, Nico, so that would make perfect sense. That hits. You stick your beak straight into it. Ah! Get this fucking bird off of me! That hits. You rip into it with a talon. It's very badly injured. Alright, Nez is, well, dead. Sold her soul as well, so basically it belongs to Asmodeus now. Whatever he'll do with that, I'm not sure yet. Otto, your soul is still safe, so you'll just need to see a cleric. Or maybe a devil. Bargle.
Unaware of what's fully going on, I don't speak Infernal. Bargle's going to attack this Mezzoloth. Recklessly.
That's a miss. And 16 misses.
Alright, and the rest of him went to get into the machine. He's driving, so I'll get in, I guess, the teeth in the front.
Okay, you jump on the jumper. Raven.
Alrighty. You know what? I don't like her. I'm going to call my buddy, I think. His name was Vargas.
Are you talking about a familiar?
No,
Who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about.
you're-
You're summoning a greater demon.
yeah,
Where are you summoning the demon?
right over here.
Okay.
I'm going
You
to
wanna-
tell him to kill her.
You want to summon the Balgora.
Yeah,
Okay. The Balgora appears. It's the same one. Just, a pool of ichor appears on the ground, and these two massive arms just they reach out, grab the floor of Avernus, and a demon arrives from the abyss.
yeah,
You have summoned me! It screams at you.
I have. Kill her and then go kill as many devils as you want.
It beats its hands on its chest. You've got control of it, Raven, so
Yep.
It does what you says. You say its true name, and I'll give you control of the character sheet, and you can control it.
I'll get back up on this since they said to get back up.
You can roll initiative for it too, Raven. Should have control of that demon now. For now.
Alrighty.
Okay, it goes on initiative count 14, 15, and it looks and just says, "Her? My pleasure!" Just beats its fist into its open palm.
And that will be its turn.
Okay, I think you want to get here as well, Raven. It's all your movement. Alright, this Mezzoloth just says, "What's the big idea?" And it's just going to poke its trident at Bargle. That hits. For 5 piercing damage. And again, it hits. For 8 piercing damage. 13 points in total.
What? You hurt my friend.
Alright, Feanor knows something's up now, and I think she's going to do a preemptive strike. She's going to move here. Here.
Getting out of the wall?
She moves there. And then she's going to open up her hands. You can't see the wall, so you don't know where it is exactly, but that's where she stands. And then she's going to press her thumbs together. She's going to spread her fingers out. And she's going to cast the spell.
Counterspell.
Go for it. Alright, she counterspells you too.
Mine's at 5th level, if that matters.
It does. Because she needs to make an intelligence check. She counterspells you successfully.
Okay.
And now this blanket of cold energy, an intense blanket of cold energy with the maximum amount of her power comes out of her hands. And she hits everyone in that area. You can roll for your demon, Raven. You should have magic resistance giving it advantage. Everyone in that area make a con save.
That was me.
Alright, Raven, you resist taking 14 cold damage.
All right.
Are you unconscious, Raven?
I am.
Alright, your demon goes berserk now. Alright, Bargle, you resist taking 14 cold damage. Nico, you take 14 cold damage, so you'll revert to Nico, and Nico will be unconscious.
I'm resistant to cold, so I don't know. Does it carry over? I think the giant eagle gets it too because it's a racial.
Yep, it's a racial feature, so you maintain the racial feature.
No, so I only took 7, so I'm still an eagle with 2 hit points.
Okay, let me bring the eagle back. And now you've done the demon's hit point. The demon succeeds. It took 7 damage. Yeah, it should have resistance as well, Ed. So yeah, it took only 7 points.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, she blasts her in like the traitorous Mezzoloth. And it's resistant as well by the looks of it. Doesn't take too much damage. And then yeah, Gorgut's Golden Doom both hit for 28 points of cold damage. No, they can make saving throws, so someone can roll for Gorguts. I think Nico usually who usually drives that one? It's usually Zygon.
I got it.
It's the Mezzoloth.
Yeah, they'll make con saves as well. They'll be affected by the spell. Golden Doom takes a bit of 14 points each. That's not enough for mishap on either vehicle. And she's like breathing heavily, and she looks quite concerned now that everyone didn't die. So she's going to back up over here, still surrounded by this like swirling cold energy. Mezzoloth just says to you, Zygon, "Get the coins! Get the coins!" Alright, when you summon a demon, Ed, and you lose control of it,
Yep.
this has taken a turn. It summoned Greater Demon. It what happens if you lose concentration? It doesn't disappear for 1d6 rounds, so roll 1d6. It's going to be here for 2 rounds. I'll keep a tally of that. And it pursues and attacks the nearest non-demon to the best of its ability.
God.
Which is Nico. So
How high is Nico flying?
You relinquish control of it. Not high enough. It's on the ground.
Oh.
It just rushes over and starts recklessly attacking him. Spittle just spraying out from its jaw. It comes in with a fist attack. And it just crits Nico. And knocks him unconscious.
Night, Nico.
And then next will be the Mezzoloth. It leaps onto the side of Gorgut and misses, and it tries to bite the Mezzoloth, and it misses. 21 misses the Mezzoloth. Zygon.
Okay. 15 feet to get out. 5, 10. I'm out of the darkness. How is it like an? Can I just use interact with object to grab the 15 coins?
Yeah, he must have like a bag full of them or something.
Yeah. So
but you
I'll
can't actually grab the coins, Zygon. Actually, I think you can. It just weighs really heavily on you for the brief moment that you have them.
Yeah. So I'll just like throw the 15 coins like on the ground here because I can't actually carry them.
Okay. All right. And then.
So that was interact with. Go ahead.
To
Sorry.
agree to the terms of the deal.
Yep. And then I was like, I agreed to the terms of the deal. I'll say that.
All right. So what is the term? What is the deal exactly?
Help us kill Fëanor.
Okay. Done.
All right. And so that's my interact with object. And then my actual action is actually going to be to cast Revivify on Elendil.
Bam. You got the diamonds?
Oh shit, I don't have the diamonds. I should probably get diamonds. Okay, never mind. I am retconning that. So bonus action, move the spiritual weapon 20 feet up, closer to the Balgura.
Okay. It's going to be 5 feet short, but that's 20 feet.
Yep. And then, so that was 15. So I have 5 more feet of movement, right? Okay. And Fëanor has already used his reaction.
Her reaction.
So I'm going to go. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and cast. Ugh. Nothing really
That's a weird
useful here.
spell. Ugh.
Yeah,
Opponents.
Killed her
exactly.
instantly.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast Hold Person on Fëanor.
She has advantage on this. You find it extremely hard to affect her with magic. And she gets a 25.
Okay. That's my turn.
Worth a shot.
We don't have any diamonds. Damn it. All right.
The Mezzoloth's going to use its action to stop the vehicle, and they still have to receive their payment. So he just uses action to stop the vehicle, keeps it running. And Nico, make a death saving throw. Success. Bargle. Make a death saving throw. Success. Raven, make a death saving throw.
Okay.
Don't forget, if you get onto 2 failures, it's always an option to bargain with a devil. This Mezzoloth is going to poke the demon. Ah, crit. And a hit. Just pokes it a couple of times. Demon's actually looking a little bit injured. Fëanor just screams, "You fools! Everything was working out fine! Until you came! I'll finish you all myself!" And she's gonna fire off some spells. 7 magic missiles. Are you the only one conscious, Tygan?
I think so.
7 magic missiles coming your way.
I mean,
Is
the
conscious?
Balgura is conscious.
Mezzoloth.
Hit for 14 points of force damage.
Are you sure it's not 13?
Alright,
Okay,
I think you
that's
guys will have
exactly
to be captured or something. You guys will have to fade to black now. So let's see how loyal these Mezzoloths are. Right, we're going to take a 10-minute break. That's the end of that fight. And we'll see what happens when we get back. We'll see where you guys wake up.
Alrighty then.
That went well.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing?
Good. How you doing?
Unconscious.
Good. Yeah, it's not looking too good on this landing page with a big X through every single character. But that was a tough fight. And you win some, and you also lose some. Whoever was still making death saves, you'll need to continue rolling out those death saves. No one's going to come by and stabilize you in the next 18 seconds, unfortunately. Keep in mind that if you get onto 2 failures, there is a bargain death save available. You'll need 2 failures and 2 successes, Zygon.
I'm dead.
Okay. Alright, so Zygon is dead, Alandir is dead, Nez is dead, Otto is dead, Raven, Nico, and Bargle. You guys are still alive. You wake up on 1 hit point. And you have a bad headache. You're right here. And those of you that are dead, just hang tight. I'm sure you'll get some resurrection.
Oh, did my buddy
of some
kill her?
sort. Unless you don't want your character resurrected. So that'll be your choice to make when the resurrection happens. So you guys wake up, and well, actually, you could take a short rest if you want. Nico, Bargle, and Raven.
Cool.
It's an hour later, basically. There's the intense heat of Avernus. That's the first thing you notice, and not only will you need to either roll hit dice or choose to wake up on 1 hit point, you also need to make a Constitution saving throw against the extreme heat straight away.
Do I get advantage or something being resistant to fire?
Yeah, it doesn't affect you at all, Nico. And I don't know what happened to Tim. He seemed to have left the channel. I messaged him and said that I had a plan for his character, but maybe he doesn't want to play anymore tonight, or we'll see what happens. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a fight that was lost. Alright, Raven, you're gonna have a level of exhaustion. Defeat.
You said it was a con save?
Death or defeat's only a setback, it's not the end by any means. Yeah, con save just for the extreme heat. You're laying out here, exposed to the elements for an hour, basically. Alright, when you guys get up, you look around and Gorguts is gone, your Tormentor is gone, you don't see Fëanor, you don't see any of the Mezzoloths. Otto, Alandir, Zygon are laying on the ground dead. There's no sign of Nezgullah. 15 soul coins are missing, but 18 still remain. And somehow you're not all dead. None of your items are stolen. None of your weapons or armor have been taken or anything like that. The only thing that's missing are those 15 soul coins. And kind of over near Zygon, there's just this like big chunk of meat. It's like a big chunk of meat sprayed all over the ground here. Blood and guts, and it's gross. Golden
Alright,
Doom's still
let's,
here.
let's clear the bodies and chuck them in the lava pit.
You gotta flip this big golden thing over.
Yeah, it ain't happened. Well, maybe.
So, what are you
So we're gonna
do?
drag.
Collect the dead.
So, that was a pretty big loss, that fight. 4 people dead, including plus Lulu. And yeah, that's what happened when you faced her head on. She had 8 Mezzoloths. That's a tough fight to win, including an Archmage.
I think the moment we didn't bargain round 1, I don't think we could win after that.
It actually got pretty. It actually got a little close. I'm not gonna lie. It's like
Well, someone had got me up like 4 rounds ago.
I mean, we started at, like, everyone was almost dead when we started the fight from the fire.
Yeah, that's true.
There was a lot of things that could have
If
gone
we were-
right and a lot of things that could have gone wrong.
Someone got me up. I could have shot the driver of the guy in darkness and stopped him from running over us like 4 times.
Alright, as you guys discuss this, you know that you're very
I'm not
vulnerable.
discussing anything. I can't talk.
Bargle and Raven discuss this. You're still affected by that feeble mind, Nico.
Yeah. Also, I'm dead. So
What do you guys do? Golden Noon's flipped. They've taken Tormentor and Gorguts.
Right. How much strength would it take to flip the golden thing?
It weighs like 15,000 pounds.
Okay.
Like over 7
So that's
tons.
so just me then.
Maybe
I don't know.
you can do it,
maybe
Raven.
using
We have
torment-
faith in you.
tie the wrecking ball to the tormentor that's still left there, and
Maybe summon another demon. What could go wrong?
I could summon 2.
Suddenly a devil appears, as if it just burst up out of the ground like a shard of jagged ice. It has a beetle-like appearance. It carries an icy spear in its hand.
Hey, what's up?
It's an ice devil. You can see frost permeating off of it.
You look kind of
Well-
hot here.
It doesn't say anything to you. It takes his ice spear and it slams it into the ground. A wall of ice appears underneath the vehicle and flips it back upright.
I claim this land for Spain.
And the ice devil just says to you in Infernal, says it out loud, "Compliments of Mephistopheles."
Well, thanks. He's not such a bad guy.
And it just
I love to
goes
make cats.
over like it's already been given a task, and it grabs the body of Zygon and slings him in Golden Doom. It goes over, it grabs Alandir, throws him in Golden Doom. Grabs Otto, marching over, throws him in Golden Doom.
Looks at Nico expectantly. Get in!
It sees Nico and then it backs off. "You must continue," the Ice Devil says.
Bring out your dad.
And then hits its spear into the ground, and just the same way it appeared with a jagged shard of ice like a teleportation, it becomes covered in ice again, and then it just melts away
All right.
very suddenly. Just as quickly as it has arrived, it disappears.
Nico, go drive a Tormentor. Bargo, you drive this one. I'll navigate.
I don't think Nico could drive a toilet right now, or privy.
Alright, Bargle jumps in the Tormentor. Raven jumps in Golden Doom. And suddenly...
Wait a second, Raven. We need one of us to navigate.
Yeah, I yell at Nico to come in. Come over here. Because he's my friend.
I think more just need to kind of like click and stuff. Alright, so you guys jump in, and as you look out, I mean, there's no way you're going through these tornadoes of fire. They're everywhere. All of a sudden, a hailstorm comes out of nowhere. massive golf ball sized chunks of ice, strong gale force winds, and icy winds.
Okay, I'll be back. My son's having a medical thing.
Yeah, no problem. It just cuts through these fiery tornadoes, making a safe passage for you guys. It appears that Mephistopheles is looking out for you guys. You roll out from the wrecked fortress, and if it's any consolation, you have Golden Doom. There's not a whole lot of fuel on these things. As you check the gauges, Nico, you may as well roll for Golden Doom. It has 2d8 plus 4 hours of fuel, and Bargle, same with your Tormentor, 2d8 plus 4 hours. You can check, you can roll that up and check the dials.
We just filled it.
No longer have your other vehicles. Let me shrink these down. Right, well, yeah. I mean, 18 hours? Not too bad. Where do you guys go?
Out by the Wandering Emporium.
19 hours for Golden Doom. Yeah, that would be a good idea. The Wandering Emporium. Who's navigating?
One thing is, if I'm driving one and Raven's driving the other, Nico would have to navigate. Can he navigate with an intelligence of 1?
Surprisingly, yes. Because this is Avernus, and it's more kind of like where Asmodeus wants you to go, or allow you to go, rather than any sort of meaningful navigation. So you give them the map. What do you do with the map, Nico, when they give it to you?
I make a hat, and then I make a brooch, and then I make a pterodactyl.
Yeah, it's the Airbud rule. Nothing says that you can't use a feeble-minded person to navigate.
Something's been guiding you, and you can roll a 2d8, Nico. It's a very somber journey. I can't imagine anyone speaking a whole lot. Well, there's no one to really speak to. So it's the longest 8-hour drive of your lives through Avernus.
It's like, will we be rezzed to like the epic love story between Raven and Bargle after? Oh no, wait, Bargle's not.
And 8 hours later, there's relief when the cartographer speaks. Mahadi's Wandering Emporium has a habit of showing up when you least expect it. And Mahadi is like so overjoyed to see Golden Doom, he almost forgets to give you guys contracts. He just jumps out. I cannot believe what I see! Golden Doom! Oh, come in. Wait, sign the contract. No fighting, no spellcasting, no exceptions, and then come on in! Golden Doom! I hope you've taken care of that bitch as well. Oh my, you have a number of corpses with you. Nico eats the contract. Alright, Mahadi says, yes, your saliva will do. Give that back! And he just kind of has to force the contract. Bad! Oh, someone has had a difficult mistakes.
As you can see, Mahadi, we're worse for wear.
Now, your friends, they look kind of dead, so good news, they don't need to sign the contract. They are technically considered objects. Head on in. So, Nico, Bargle, Raven, if you want to read the contract, you're welcome to. It's the usual one. No fighting, no spellcasting, no exceptions. Take 1 point of piercing damage and head on in. Or, Nico, you cut up your gums on the contract and spill blood on it to sign it. As you're eating it. Alright, Mahadi is just ecstatic. Oh, you've suffered many casualties. Oh, that is most unfortunate. Don't worry, Mahadi can fix anything. Death, I'll fix it. Had your head cut off, that can be replaced. You've got some extra limbs, we can give you more limbs, or we can give you less. However many you want. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. Golden Doom. I'll speak to someone who actually has some brain cells left. And he looks around at Raven and Bargle, and it takes him a little bit of a... it takes him like a good 10 seconds to figure out who that is. You. And he points to Raven. Tell me.
I don't know if he's back.
Yeah, he had to step away. Medical issue with his son.
Alright, he's not back yet. Alright. So, Bargle, I guess. Tell me what happened. Tell me about Fëanor. It looked like she gave you a run for your money.
You didn't tell us you could stop time.
Oh. Yes. She can stop time. She's an archmage. Well, was. Tell me, how did you finish her off? Was it a wrecking ball to the head? I could just imagine her head popping like a watermelon. Or perhaps so you had a bit of a bumpy ride when you ran her over. Or was it that big axe? Did you cut her fucking head off? Tell me about it. I want to know.
Points to Raven. Oh, that one summoned a greater demon and it killed everybody. Including some of them.
He looks surprised by that. A demon? A demon? Oh, that's not what I expected. And that's a little bit of a deception as well, Bargle. That's only what you presume, so make a deception check. You're not really sure what happened.
Or if he believes this is deception.
Mahadi says, what really happened?
Let's see, there was Bitter Breath.
Ah,
I think his name.
I don't worry about the particulars. You're my most regular customers. You're coming and going all the time. There'll be plenty of time for that conversation. I don't usually do this, but I'm overwhelmed with joy. Free night at Infernal Rapture. Which won't benefit much of your dead friends. Of course, I can do something about that. He smiles.
What's the price?
You know what I want. You know what my price is. I guess it's their decision to make, though.
Whoa.
We can do
Alright,
something
what
about that. You're not the first person. He's not the first person that's come into the Wandering Emporium and's been dipped in the River Styx. Speaking of that, where's Lulu? Not that
She died.
Oh
she's
yeah,
been dipped in the
she
River
didn't make it.
Styx. Oh, sad. Oh well. I hope
Yep.
she wasn't important to your quest.
Not really.
Great. This is nice. This is nice. I'm so happy to have you back here, friends. Let's get your friends all fixed up, shall we?
Yeah, we're gonna take him to that cleric across the way.
Sorry, who?
Cleric lady, across the way.
No, Bernie.
Bernie?
Yeah.
Bernie.
Who's Bernie?
Are you talking about the dragon she left? Right?
Yeah. She's gone. She got really upset that you guys gave the Orb of Dragonkind to Ark and the Crow. And she disappeared.
Oh yeah.
Hardy smiles. Don't worry. Whatever this magical Bernie person promised you. I will meet the same level of service. It's what I do.
Awesome. Same price? Awesome.
Well, let's just get you in. Firstly, let's actually talk about Golden Doom. So,
Yes,
Give
that's
it
our
to me.
salvage.
and you can have the rod.
Yeah, all right. That was our deal.
Excellent. Okay. Everyone happy with that?
Wait.
Golden Doom for the adamantine
Hold
rod?
on.
I mean, I'm dead, so.
Yeah, that was our
Wait,
deal.
hold on. You know, if we bring everyone back alive, we can't fit them all in Tormentor, can we?
Yeah.
We
No.
can go kill someone and take some.
Well,
take,
it can carry 4 people plus 500 pounds. So, yeah, yeah, we should be able to fit everyone. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but yeah. It's obviously going to be a bit of a downgrade, but I mean, from what you've heard, you've killed all the warlords. Well, presuming Feanor's dead.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, maybe finagle like a. Are we getting resurrected for free, or can we bargain for that as well?
You know
Along
what, you
for
know what
Golden
it's
Doom.
going to be. I'll tell
I
you
would
right
also like an
now,
ice cream cone.
the only way Mahadi's resurrecting you if you forfeit your soul. It's the only way he's going to resurrect you guys.
What's the price on de-stupiding? Is that a soul?
It's 1 soul coin.
Oh, all right, we'll pay that.
Well, don't worry about the price, my friend.
Oh yeah, we're always worried about the price, my friend.
We will sort that out after your stay.
I didn't know that Rakashas liked soul coins so much.
You're a funny man. So,
I know.
yes,
You're
don't
funny,
worry.
Rakash.
Whole body restoration, longevity therapy, host of services for every appetite. I'll fix everyone up. And we can talk about resurrection, yes. Is that what you want for your friends? I can have a loyal priest that belongs to my advisor, I should call him.
Am I chatting, or is this? Did they do me yet, or is this
Not
before
yet.
that?
We're still trying to figure out this deal. But,
I'm gonna pay the soul coin. How long to fix them?
He wants to swap the Golden Doom for. He wants to swap Golden Doom for the Adamantine Rod, firstly.
I already said yes. Unless someone else
Yeah, I
going to
just
stop me.
I just want to make sure that there was enough
'Cause
room
that
for
was the
Tormentor
deal.
to.
Yep.
Okay, alright, so
Wasn't it both rods for the thing? I thought it was both rods for the
Nez
golden.
took the
Doom.
rod for a soul.
So they owe us some stuff.
Alright, so if you got anything out of that, at least it's another Adamantine Rod. In fact, you've got 6 now. 6 out of 9. So only 3 to go.
Woohoo!
I'll update
That means
the
lovely.
handout. That was, you got 2 from that encounter. 1 from killing Bitter Breath, and 1 from returning Golden Doom. 6 out of 9. Alright. Golden Doom now belongs to Mahadi. He jumps on it and he goes for a quick joyride. Whee! Woo! Does a big donut around the place. I'm free again! Oh, what it means to be only 864 years old. Okay. Enough.
You don't look a day over 777.
He parks it out up in front of Infernal Rapture.
All right, I give him the soul coin now. Fix my friend.
Of course. He'll need to stay. He needs to soak in the healing waters.
All right. Go soak. Here's the soul coin.
And, fine, pay first. Are you all staying? Luckily, your corpsey friends, they won't incur any cost. Just 3 of you for the night?
Yep.
Okay. He takes you guys into Infernal Rapture. And he says, oh yeah, bring your corpses too.
Okay.
Alright, you head in. It's the usual spiel. He tries to upsell you a ton. He tries to offer you a hero's feast. And he'll restore Nico for 1 soul coin. It's his special rejuvenation therapy, where you just soak in some yellow bath water.
Awesome. It used to be clear, but too many kindergartens get in it.
When you put Nico in there, it goes yellow. Okay, so you're restored, Nico. Take a long rest. Zygon, Otto, and Alandir. Now, Mahadi speaks to you guys before you go to sleep. You can take the long rest now. And then he says, what about your friends here? Would you like me to send for an emissary?
Am I free to talk to this, or am I still stupid?
Yep. Nope, you're good.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Where's the long rest button?
I think I'll have to give you access to it. So he says to Bargle and Raven, and feel free everyone else to chime in on this if you have an opinion, sort of out of character. But he says, would you like me to send for an emissary to arrange resurrection for your friend?
How much that cost?
Not soul coins.
How much gold?
It's not gold.
Oh. Well, no. That's fine. They can stay dead. Their souls can pass to wherever they go. Can't make decisions for them, and some of them have already sold their souls, so you wouldn't get anything from them anyway.
Very well. He speaks to Bargle. Perhaps you would like me to send for an emissary. Well, wouldn't you want your friends to at least have a second chance? You can't be sure
if I gotta sell my soul, not really.
Oh no. You don't need to make the payment. That will be their decision.
Yeah, Zygon would not, like...
Yeah, why don't you cast a speak with dead then and ask them directly if they want to give their soul to come back.
Yeah, Zygon would definitely not be down with selling his soul.
Unfortunately, Zygon.
Zygon's soul's
you don't
already
get to
sold.
make that decision. Unless you contest it with the Hidden Lord.
Okay, yeah, I'll contest it.
Alright, well, so basically, Zygon, Otto, Alandir, do you guys want to have a chance to be raised from the dead by Mahadi, basically? Is what I'm trying to ask.
It's a no on Otto.
Alright, if you don't want the resurrection, then
new character.
You'll have to make a new character.
Well, I can cast Raise Dead, so unless they're like beyond raisable.
Do you have a diamond?
We do.
Oh,
Only 500, 1,300 in the party.
Alright, well, there's that option too. I thought you guys didn't have any diamonds, that's what I was offering. Okay, well, the Hidden Lord says to you, Zygon, I'm afraid I'll be making the decisions now. It's only your mortal coil. And right, Mahadi does send an emissary anyway, whether you say so or not. And basically, they will attempt to cast True Resurrection on you guys. And when the True Resurrection happens, you'll receive a telepathic contact from an unknown entity, offering you resurrection for the price of your soul, basically. And what that means is your soul will belong to Mahadi's boss, and if you die, you will not be able to be resurrected again. You're completely free to make that decision unless you have a sentient magic item contesting that. And Hidden Lord very much doesn't want to risk you not being raised from the dead and him being kind of stuck or getting lost, so there will be a conflict. And obviously you've expressed that you don't agree with the Hidden Lord, so yeah, there's a conflict, so it's opposed charisma checks. So make a charisma check.
Check. Okay.
And His bonus is +7. He beats you on the contest. Alright, because he wins the contest, he can make one or the more following demands. He will demand that you accept the deal. What do you say?
I mean, I still don't want to do it, but I can't I can't break the demand, right?
It's a demand, so he gets to make the demand, and then if you fail that, then he will attempt to control you, and that's a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, I refuse.
Okay. Make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Okay. Do I get my charisma my +5?
Your
or
heroic aura?
Yeah.
Not when you're dead. You're not very heroic.
Eh. Fine.
And
He's like, that seems pretty broke to me.
yeah. Well, this is all happened. Like, this is basically a war with your tug of war of your soul. You resist the Hidden Lord, and you resist the deal, and the Hidden Lord can't try that again for another day. Alright, so no one wants the resurrection. Mahadi seems a little bit upset, but he says, fine, suit yourself. The offer's on the table anytime you want. And he sends the emissary away. Now you guys take a long rest. You wake up in the bathhouse the next morning. So you're back to normal, Nico. You've been restored. And I'm guessing you're not taking any more of Mahadi's services, so I'll just take off those 4 soul coins now is what it cost you guys. 3 for the night, and then 1 for Nico's restoration. So you still got 15 soul coins left. Not bad. Alright, Nico, you've...
like 18 to messed off of things up.
What was that?
Don't we owe a combined 15 from the deals that already have been made? But I don't know about that.
No one took that deal for the natural 20 on their death saves. You guys were very persistent in not dealing with devils, so you're not in any debt. The 15 were taken by the Mezzoloth by the looks of it, because they're missing, but that's already been calculated, so still have 15 left. Alright, Nico, you've got a vague recollection of what has happened, but presume that Raven and Fargle fill you in on what's happened.
Those Mahadi's used gems, stones here?
In the morning, Mahadi's actually not here.
Do they like gemstones in any of the booths?
No. There's no gemstones for sale here at the Wandering Emporium. Unless Mahadi wants to get some for you.
Well, we could get going. If we could go find some place to hole up in outside of here, I can try to resurrect some people. We have some diamonds.
Yep, sounds good to me.
But no spellcasting, no exceptions,
Oh,
This is
I don't
not.
remember
You're not in the
signing
Wandering Emporium. You're not even in Hell anymore. You're in an extra dimensional space.
So you could cast it here.
Yeah, if you're gonna cast it anyway, this is where you want to do it.
Do I know for sure that this won't violate my contract? It feels like
Yep.
I'm inside Wandering Emporium space.
You're not in Infernal Rapture. You're not in Hell. This doesn't count. That's why it's so nice. That's why the food tastes good. You're relaxed. You're not, getting twisted by the supernatural malevolence or any of that stuff. And if you turned evil, you revert back to your alignment. It hasn't been too many days.
Okay. I mean,
So
we
good
got...
about it.
I only can do 2s today, and then I don't have enough gems for the other one. So I don't necessarily want to arbitrarily do this because it feels favory. So if you guys want to roll the 2 highest, I'll do for the highest one first. Unless somebody magically has another 200 diamonds floating on.
Here's Zygon's roll. Yeah, that's it. He rolled a
Alright,
69.
apparently-
He automatically gets to go
I
first.
don't know if they're not listening or they don't want to roll, but no one's rolled, so just choose.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't res auto. I'll make a new character for next week.
Oh, you don't want to be
Okay.
Yeah.
raised at all?
Nah, he's had enough of the horrors. He's gonna go farm heavenly turnips or whatever.
Fair enough. It's your choice to make.
So I'll do Zygon first, because we've been together long.
Alright, Ray's dead. 1 hour ritual. You've got a couple of hours before checkout in the morning to do this. And touch the diamond. You kind of lay the diamond on him and like lay him out and spend an hour
Before I forget,
chanting,
subtract the diamond.
doing a interpretive dance. And you come to life on 1 hit point, Zygon. And you're actually free from the Hidden Lord for a brief moment because you lose attunement to all your items.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to use that option because I'm sure I still remember what he did to me, right?
The Hidden Lord.
Take
Yeah,
that
you're
deal?
actually you're still in the contract with him. That one
Yeah,
that you signed
so-
ages ago, but you're not attuned to him anymore. And you know
Yeah,
what?
so I'm actually going to go ahead and use the opportunity to break my deal with him. Yes, there will be consequences, but I think him trying to sell my soul for his own benefit was a little too much.
So you tell him you want to void the contract.
Yes, I will void the
says-
contract with him.
I don't think so. No, we won't be voiding the contract.
He's already used his thing for. Has it been over 24 hours?
Are you talking about the contract? When you void a contract,
Yeah.
the devil and the character who signed the contract must both agree to void the terms of the contract.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he does not agree. That's,
okay.
Yeah, you guys did some extensive research. You know exactly how they work.
If you don't
You can
attune to it, we
breach it.
Yeah, if he's not willing to void the contract, then I'm breaching the contract.
He'll make a deal. But yeah, you actually have to do something to breach the contract, like throw the shield away.
Yeah.
But
we can find a place to do that.
he makes a deal. If you're not willing to wield me, Zygon, I will be willing to void the contract. If one of your allies agrees to sign a contract with me stating that I'll not be left behind and they'll do everything in their power to have me free from my prison. And in exchange, I'll still offer to save Elturel, for I have the power to save your city.
I'll bring it up to the rest of the party.
And
Hey, well, I'm not selling my soul to him. I'm not attuning to him. Just going to carry him. So, yeah, Raven will do that.
you have to attune to the shield.
What?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta
He
get Chris.
says, if you think you're going to get around this deal, think again. I'm not so
What, the
easily
deal-
fooled. There will be no
The deal is
loopholes.
to make sure you're kept safe and to free you.
I'm the one.
Nothing
who
in that deal
decides.
said I had to attune to you.
I haven't even struck up the contract yet. I'm the one who will decide what the contract entails. So, and if you don't wish to enter with a deal with Gargor, then the only other thing you can do, Zygon, is breach the contract. Basically, you'd have to throw the shield away or put it somewhere where he's not going to get what he wants.
All right,
That's-
let's go.
I think
down the
that's-
river.
You could just leave
Yeah.
it here or something.
Yeah, I'm literally just going to leave it here.
Okay. Alright, that's breaching your contract. So just so you know that these are some of the things that could happen. You could have your soul forfeit. So basically the same as dealing with Mahadi. If you die, then you won't be able to be resurrected. If you die again, you'll be reborn in the Nine Hells as a Lemur, or you could immediately lose all of your monetary wealth and property, or a powerful magic item. You could grow horns or tails. You could also gain a new floor, have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, until your behavior changes to match the floor. But you don't know what the breach is going to entail. So,
Lose a magical item. Oh, look, it's a shield. You lose.
place the shield of the Hidden Lord down here.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do it.
He curses you. I swear, Zygen, if you leave me here, this isn't the last you'll see of me. We'll meet again. I'll rip you apart. I'll rip your neck out. I'll rip your heart from your chest. And he just keeps on swearing all these foul epithets at you until you leave, basically. And you won't know the consequences of breaching the contract right now. What? You leave the shield behind.
Looks like we had 14 100, so it's 1400. So I don't know who has party loot access. It used to be me. That's not me anymore. So can you?
Oh yeah, I own the party. I think I have party loot access. Give me a second. Yeah, I do. So how many do we need to take out? 10?
Yeah.
And why don't you take the enough for the rest of them, put them on your character sheet in case you need to revivify.
Okay, so we're down to 1 diamond that's worth 100 GP.
And then you've got a revivify handy as well.
Yeah. So, and then I'll put it on my character sheet. Assuming I don't like burst into flames at first
You're
combat.
fine.
We don't know yet.
We're fine, Zyken, for now.
Why don't you give me that other? I'm going to take that other 100 just in case I need to cast Greater Restoration.
Okay. Okay,
Alright,
then I'll
so-
just take all the diamonds out of there. Okay.
Alan, dear, when you're touched, do you is your soul willing to rejoin as well? We can't hear you.
I'm going to go yes, because if... Yeah.
Nope, I'm gonna let him die. I'm gonna roll a new character too.
Oh. Who will carry the soul coins?
Me.
Is anybody here
Broken
still
now, 'cause
evil?
I'm evil.
I am.
Sorry, because you've been down for
Argle's
a day.
lawful evil.
I thought that when you slept here, you reverted back to your previous one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. When did you turn evil, Bargle?
That was recent.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
a day or
that's-
so ago.
Yeah, that's you're back to normal now. You weren't in Avernus for long enough to be permanently changed. Alright, well if you alright, well, I mean Alan Deer doesn't come back. So
Mine was like 6
so
sessions
we get
ago.
5. We get 5 diamonds back, I guess.
yeah. So evil creature can carry as many soul coins as it wishes. A non-evil creature can carry a number equal to or less than their con mod. Anything more than that, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. So who's picking up these 15 soul coins and the other items that
I will.
you can take from Alan Deer?
Are you evil?
Yep.
Or, okay.
Oh, okay. Didn't you just get turned as well, Raven, recently?
Like 6 sessions ago.
Was it that long ago?
Which could
Yeah,
have been
but-
like 2 days ago. Because it's
I
like
think
No,
that
don't
turn-
forget
the,
the time when we took us like 20 hours to drive over a hill. We went through a couple days there.
Alright, Raven, you're
Yeah.
you can just
Yeah.
stay evil if you don't want to revert.
So I think it was yeah, it was way back when I spent the night with the blood hag thingy there and stuff.
Yeah, you can choose to stay evil as well.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's fun.
okay,
I don't
pick
feel
them
bad
up.
about Lulu now. Not as bad.
Alright. Alright, so
goodbye plus 2 shield.
You try to-
I knew you well.
you try to revive Alandir and Otto, and their souls don't return. You can say your goodbyes to them and whatnot, and bury them under this bush. No, they Mahadi will. He'll say he'll take care of the bodies. And he just puts them.
Probably just going to eat them.
Just put yes, basically, or he puts them through the chomper of Golden Doom. Like, this is hell. This is nothing nice is going to happen here.
Or whatever. I guess try to cremate them or whatever. But anyway, moving on.
I say a few words over them, cowards.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, you guys get kicked out of the Infernal Rapture now, and yeah, Alandir's body and Otto's body will basically remain in there, or we can take them.
So we only use 5 of the diamonds, right? Since the other 2 raise deads didn't take.
Indeed, and you also get back one of your.
So we have
spell
10
slots.
more in party loot. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, also res sickness, right? So
Yeah,
how
minus
many?
you've got enough time to tune back to your Dark Shard amulet as well, Zagan, if you want.
Yep.
And,
Bye, shield.
Mace of
It
Disruption,
was
if
nice
you want
having
that.
23 AC.
Do you want to tune back to your
But
Mace of Disruption?
Yeah, I'll attune back to the Mace of Disruption. And I think that's Circlet of Blasting, yeah. Is
Not
it?
attunement.
That's not attunement. Yeah, so that's it.
Now, I couldn't use the items. Did I lose attunement to them being feeble-minded?
Not you won't away long enough actually. You're still tuned to them when you get back.
I don't-
It has
I
to
think
be
I only
20, has to be 24 hours.
Cool.
Yeah, you're still tuned to the headband. Do you want to tune back to the braces? I don't know why you'd be untuned to them. Maybe you must have lost attunement at some stage.
What is the X-ray vision ring?
That is an item that you got from Fetch Hatter.
No. Oh, okay.
You pilfered that off Alandir's dead body.
Yeah, I'm going to take out the attunements that Alandir has. Although I guess his new character can just grab them if he wants.
We'll see. If his character comes in with new items, then some of these items will probably have to go as well to keep up with the magic item economy.
Until then, I'll hold the wand of magic missiles just for funsies.
I'd say like
Okay.
you bury
So you have the wand of.
his item.
If you want it,
Those
you hit
items
things
at
from-
the moment, they're not up for grabs.
Okay. Okay.
I'll have to have a look at the magic item economy and whatnot, because new characters come in with magic items too. But
Okay.
it's not. Yeah, there probably will be. The wand and the ring probably will be, and the armor and the rapier probably won't. But I'll look at that. It depends on what their new characters are. I
Okay.
think
I'll
that's-
just keep them as listed under Alandir for now, and then just let me know if we have them or not.
They're in the folder anyway. They're in the characters folder. You'll see them all there. And same with Otto's item. They're just up in the air at the moment. I'll figure out what happens after look at how many magic items you got basically. Okay, so with that, dying sucks, but it's not the end, and you get to try a new character as well if you don't want to come back. You've got another adamantine rod, and if you guys.
So that means we went up another level?
Oh yeah, you need 9.
We have 6? I thought we got a level every 3 of them.
The next milestone is if you get all 9.
Oh, okay.
Story based.
What we need to fix up the Tormentor if that's our primary ride now.
Also, we might need.
Is kind of badly damaged as well.
Yeah.
See,
Also, I think we probably need to stay here another day, just for at least me to get back up to somewhat working speed.
do we have some diamonds still?
We have 10.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, greater restoration should work.
Right, because we have 14 and we use 5. So
Okay.
Well, we can do
I'll
a
take
greater
out
restoration.
1.
What for death? Great restoration doesn't.
No,
only
it'll
thing
take
you
away
can
his
do
exhaustion.
is he doesn't have exhaustion. It's from being
Oh.
raised from the dead. It goes
Oh,
away every
okay.
time you take a long rest by 1.
Oh, okay, I thought it was
So
just exhaustion.
I mean, do we have the coins? We're running super lows now at this point. I mean, we can. It's going to take some time to get the Tormentors all fixed up too. So why don't we negotiate how much that's going to cost? Then we can stay here another night if we want.
Alright, to fix up the Tormentor, it's missing 46 hit points. Yeah, it's in pretty rough shape. And that costs... Let's take a look for repairs. 50 GP per hit point, so 46 times 50. So 2,300. I mean, yeah, 2,300.
We've got 700 plus like some jewelry and shit. So
I mean, we're not going to around here. So I mean, at this point, we got it to get it all fixed up.
And they'll take gems and art objects as currency as well.
okay, so we have 700 GP, and then 100. Let's see, and then 300 GP in gems. So really not a lot.
Gets us
Parts
halfway.
or anything like that, because the gems might have some other values in other places.
Yeah, I'm not even including the diamonds. Like we can pay it. Like we have 10 more diamonds, so
Right. I think we should use those like. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right, do you want to spend the 700 GP and get it fixed up 14 hit points? Well, you may,
Yeah, that'll at least give it its armor back so that it's not automatic hit points.
You guys can't like
armor
cast
class.
like some magic, like mendings or something, to make it feel better.
Mending doesn't restore its hit points.
We lost of our scrap parts, didn't we, as well?
Otherwise, it probably wouldn't. Yeah, it definitely would not cost 50 gold piece per hit points if you could cantrip it better.
Okay.
One thing you can do is try and repair it yourselves with spare parts, but you won't be able to do that here because there's a conflict of interest with Firesnake Forge. You can't do your own repairs here. But yeah, that's basically like a potion of healing for it. And you have 8 spare parts. So to do that, I think it takes an hour. And then it heals like 2d4 plus 2. And it requires a check. Restore hit points. So if it takes damage, has taken damage but has at least 1 hit point, you can spend 1 hour trying to patch in the hull and replace damaged parts. The vehicle must be stationary. Creature must have the spare parts to make the necessary repairs. After 1 hour of repair work, you make a dexterity check. So it's the sort of thing that you probably want to do at like Mad Maggie's or something. Take it around to the junkyard and fix it there, or somewhere else where you've made friends, like the unicorn.
Or pals.
Yeah. You don't have the shield of the Lord anymore, so the unicorn will probably let you guys come inside, come and play.
I mean, I'd love to find a ways to try and get back Lulu if that's a possibility. I mean, that's like one of my goals there. And also, let's look at the questions. We have 6 of these rods. Which 6 do we got?
Could Lulu have benefited from the raised dead?
Lulu will not sell her soul to Asmodeus to be restored.
No, but Nico can cast raised dead.
I think she needs like the upscale version.
Yeah,
Lulu,
TLC.
Yeah, Lulu is turned into a steam. She was completely frozen by the cone of cold that melted and evaporated into the air. Nothing left of her.
All right. Yeah.
I always read that as they turned into, like, they were coated in ice as an ice statue, but when I thought they were back to a corpse there.
All
right.
It might happen in your world, but not this one. She is now steam in the air. Nothing is nice in Avernus. Everything's horrible. So,
I never find these questions every single time I look for them. Chapter 3 is where I thought they were.
the questions, yeah, they're in chapter 3. Super accents.
They're all the way down at the bottom. All right,
You
yeah.
can start to kind of spell out some words now with these rods, because you know the bottom of them have a word on it, like a few letters.
What do we think the sixth one is? The one that you think that's where souls languish, Charlatan wander, souls are watched, or knowledge of many words abound? Which do you think the ones? Oh, Charlatan's wander. That's one we got from Mahardy.
Yeah, that's the one we got from Mahardy. So where souls languish, will souls are
Yeah.
watched.
You guys can start to spell out like words now with these rods. Well,
Where
maybe-
kind of
souls
word.
languish. I'm thinking maybe like the Harriman's Hill. I don't know, where souls are like they're just languishing there.
Do we know what the words say? Do
Yeah.
they
do.
mean anything?
Written in Infernal.
Okay.
The first word
I'll read
is
'em.
solar. SOLAR.
Solar flare.
The rest
Goku.
you don't have enough rods to complete the words, but yeah, it seems to be like 3 words here. So solar, and then the second word is not complete. The third word is just like an L, just a capital L. Second word is INS, and then you're missing a part, and then it's a TOR. INSTOR.
Solar instant torpedo.
So it's like that. And then capital L. That's what you have.
Solar Inspector L.
Inspected by Haynes, number 12.
Yeah, it's Inspector
Maybe it's a
L.
large solar insulator.
Solar
Oh, like for it, like
Yeah,
The
it
whole-
keeps the sun, it keeps
they're-
the
they're-
sun off of you.
oh, so they're installing an an HVAC system. Okay, that
Alright.
makes sense.
I'll give you guys a little bit of a hint. You can look towards Davius's contract.
Oh, the Insidiator. Okay, that's also sort of like a. That's also
Solar
sort of like an
Incinerator?
HVAC system.
I don't know if L is, though.
I
Well,
recognize
L-
the dispensation of the device called the Solar Insidiator, hereafter called the Companion. So that's that giant orb that floats around above Elturel.
The thing that's gone wacko.
It used to protect Eltergard from undead and fiends, and it turned into necrotic energy and dragged Elturel down into hell. So something to do with the Companion. This thing, these rods.
Okay, so, I mean, I like that. That helps, but we still have 0 ideas on these other ones.
Now, there's 3 left. We'll go through them one at a time. I'll help you out. Where souls languish? Where do you guys think souls languish?
So I think it's either Helmand's Hill or whatever it is, or the somewhere in the River Styx.
Okay. So, Harriman's Hill.
What does language mean?
Means they're not comfortable.
Oh,
Where souls watched. Where souls are watched.
that's at the Styx place where all the lemurs crawl out and they're watched and
You
divided
think?
into groupy things.
I don't think so.
Are they? No.
Where souls are watched.
The watchtowers.
Like
Can we
some
pull
sort
up
of
the- can we pull up the
watchtower
map
or
while
like
we're doing this.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's probably a good idea to look at the map.
yeah. Look, I mean, there's watchtowers. Like we can. It's probably in one of those watchtowers
Alright,
because
so-
the
So yeah, you think in
Yeah.
Harriman's Hill or the
We're in the River Styx, which is too hard to figure out. We're gonna have to think Harriman's Hill.
well, you did. You
if
did,
nothing,
you did suggest the sticking in dock, where you're sucking up souls
Yeah.
from the bottom of the river Styx.
Yeah.
you're
It's
gonna
funny
get sucked
I'll
up.
see of not touching the River Styx.
what is this Tower of Have we ever been there?
Tower of is where Mordenkainen is. And Mordenkainen, the guy who likes to travel between
Yeah.
different worlds.
That's gotta be the knowledge.
Yeah.
of
Yeah, that's got to be that last one where the knowledge of many worlds abound. That's got to be like
Yeah,
that last one.
the mirror, because that's the only thing that makes sense. If it wasn't the Sibrex itself, which we looked in that spot pretty good.
Yeah, we also looked at the mirror. We've been to the mirror. There's nothing there.
The Mirror of Mephistar?
Yeah.
That's where you met.
That's where Mustafa
Yeah.
is.
That was definitely something.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh, the
by
Rod
nothing I
Rod
mean
Wise.
no rod.
You know nothing.
Yeah,
else
no,
on the
no
road.
rod there.
So yeah, you've got some likely areas. So there you go. 4 locations you could check out. 3 rods left.
Yeah, of the suggestions, I really think the Tower of is definitely a yes to for the last one. It's just a matter of okay, we need to heal up, get ready, and start. And I don't know, meet new companions maybe. Hint, hint.
Start recruiting.
Yeah, I think we need to like
That's
maybe
relax
get.
and recruit.
Do we want to hang out here for another day, the language of it, and see if any adventurers come to the Wandering Emporium that want to join up in our quest?
How many soul
Also, I'm
coins
just-
do we have?
We have 15.
Alright, yeah. So
Yeah, well,
I'm guessing you guys at the very least are taking another long rest. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
It's going to cost another 4
I think
soul coins.
Yeah, so down to 11, and then
You could definitely
how much
take
money
those
are we?
rest before the new adventurers come.
Yeah. That way, at least I'm going to be down to a -3 instead of a -4.
Yeah. Alright.
Still sucks, but it is what it is.
Now, when we were looking at Arkham and all those things, when he was getting all like, in either the place we went to go fetch him or the other one, was there like anything that they were watching over people or anything else like that?
Arkham was disappointed Batman wasn't there.
At the which one? Arkham's Tower or
Yeah, at the tower that we went to go with
you
with
played the
awesome.
game of chess
No, the other place.
in the desert?
Like his little temple thingy.
We can go see the
That's where you
unicorn.
played the
different-
chess. The one where the dragons and the undead, the army of undead.
And the
But
two
we
sphinxes.
went somewhere else before that, right? We like
There's like Monument of Tiamat, that's in the desert, and then there's Arkham's Tower that was surrounded by the undead and had the dragons, and where you went to play the chess game. Dragon chess.
the Monument of Tiamat. What was there on the outside of that? Was it just like a little shrine?
There was like a tent, like a military tent. That's where Arkham the Cruel was, and a heap of white Abishai, and then this massive skull that looked like the entrance to a cave.
Yeah.
Right, somewhere that souls are watched is definitely the watchtowers, because River Styx is souls. Watchtowers are watching the River Styx. May even tried to ask nicely if there was an adamantine rod, and was told that there isn't, and took that at face value. But yeah, you can be sure that
No, nobody else wanted to attack.
there's
with me,
probably
so-
one there. Let's be honest. All right. you probably you probably want to infiltrate one of those watchtowers. You probably don't want to just stand out the front and start blasting them. Infiltrate. Try to get inside. Pretend that you're coming to check into the River Styx or something like that. Maybe you may not even need to fight. Maybe
Just find some white
uh,
sheets and dress up like
pickpocket it or
ghosts.
something like that.
All right, sounds good.
Alright, so, alright, presume you've taken a long rest. Fill your hit points up, Zygon. Did you want to repair this Tormentor at all? It only has 14 hit points. It's your
Yeah,
only
send it
method of transport.
Let's spend the 700, and then we can try to work on it ourselves with those spare parts for the rest.
Okay.
Or for some, anyway.
Alright. Cross off the
Okay.
700 gold, and that's going to heal some hit points.
That at least gives it an AC
Half-
back, because other than that,
Half
it,
amount of hit points.
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and
14. It's looking better now. Hopefully you're not going to get into any more fights with warlords. As far as what you've heard from like Maggie, you've killed all the warlords. You're the new warlords now.
sweet. Let's go rob some demons then.
All right. Let's talk about these new characters. Feel free to chime in as well, guys. Just because your character's dead, you don't have to not contribute if you don't want to. So, what are you thinking of playing, Josh?
I don't know, a caster of some kind. I'm not sure. Somebody can do more than just shoot crossbow bolts every turn.
Wizard or
Kind of
something
made that
like
character in a hurry, so
An archer.
An archer, yeah. Someone with a longbow instead.
Arcane archer with a longbow, then he can shoot magical arrows.
Alright, go on. What are you thinking, Mezzoloth? You have something in mind already?
I'm gonna go monk.
Monk. Monk would be good. Good for a bonus for sure. You've got character sheets there as well. And yeah, you guys could like team up, be a pair of adventurers that are already together. And
Yeah, a really good caster.
figure
would
out a
be like
backstory or something. I will include it in the campaign. If you guys are teamed up already, it makes it easier to join up with everyone else as well, but it's up to you guys.
Sure, we'll be twin brothers. There you go.
You might be so completely different that it doesn't make sense for you guys to be teamed up.
there were three of you. You could be Larry, Daryl, and Daryl.
You could be twin brothers. One of you guys are an elf, one of you guys are a human. I bet, you're convinced that you're not adopted. So,
You were half elves. He got all the elf half, and you get all the human half.
and one of you's an elf, but you're twin brothers.
oh, it's like they're like they're sons of like two half elves. So one got the human half, the other got the elven half. It's
Or-
fine.
Thinking of they were born as conjoined Siamese twins. When they the human went on one side and the elf went on the other. Like LT, they kept the elf side elf.
Yeah, you guys were basically born as Edmonds.
Or you could be reincarnated. One of you died and got reincarnated, and you've got a new race now, something like that. But yeah, let us know when your characters are ready, and I'll look over them. And if you have a story in mind, I'll include that in the campaign, and we'll figure out like your starting gear. You'll probably have like a rare magic item and a few uncommons and a decent chunk of change and whatnot. I'll figure that out when you're ready to have your character cooked up. And yeah, I mean, we pretty much can't go forward anymore today without getting some more characters in here. So,
There you go.
anyone have
Good place
anything
to
else
call
they wanted to do before we wrap it up?
Okay.
Yeah, force them to be clerics, both of them.
Force them both to be life clerics.
That's right. One life cleric, one death cleric. Twin brothers, the elf and the human.
It is a pretty tough battle, that one, especially with the number of mercenaries, and nothing is nice in
There was
hell.
yeah.
Mahadi literally just throws
think that was-
Alandir and Otto through the chomper and spits them out the tubes, turns them into mulch,
Oh.
and then includes them on the menu for next time. he
Basically,
feeds them.
You literally put them in the Uber.
All right, guys. I will see you next week.
Alright, see you later.
All right,
And,
that's fine,
I
guys.
was just gonna say, yeah, because it was so hard and everything sucks in hell, everyone can have DM inspiration too.
Hooray!
Someday I'll use those.
Yes. to counteract the disadvantage of the next roll I take once I find out what my issue is.
Alright, we'll pick it up
With
here
my-
next week. Everyone will be nice and fresh. Tomorrow's another day, and I'll see you guys then.
All right.
Take care, everyone.
See you
Have a good
guys.
week.
All right, guys. See you.